Y'all know who it is and y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's popping with all y'all out there, man? It's Friday, and we got one more game left as a football team, which will be on Sunday, and we will be having the watch party on Sunday. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. Um, we got a lot of things that we need to be discussing over the next, 48 hours, 48 to 72 hours, and a lot of it's going to have to do with what's going to happen with the um, makeup of our football team. Uh, First things first, man. Only ask for a couple things, man. First things first, man. Make sure you guys are running up the like, smash the notification button, hit the like button, tip your bartender. I've been getting requests and say, hey, man, how come I ain't doing the cigar, doing the side-by-side cigar conversations with you guys? It's because YouTube now this year are demonetizing my videos that got cigar smoking in it, man. So guess what? That means you guys should be taking care of your boy so I could get on here and I could smoke one with you. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys are tipping your bartender, man, because once I light this cigar up, this video is not going to be monetized anymore. All right. And I'm about to go ahead and do that right now to show you that I'm about that life. All right. But we got a couple of pressing questions that we need to ask ourselves outside of the obvious one, which is who is going to be the coach of the Las Vegas Raiders and who is going to be the GM of the Las Vegas Raiders. I think the GM deal is a lot more easily to predict than the coaching situations. Too many opportunities. It's going to be an extensive situation. We already talked about Antonio Pierce's chances on being the coach, and we've also talked about Jim Harbaugh's chances on being the coach. Both of those guys are definitely in play, amongst other guys. Okay. So we definitely going to find that out, man. But right now we need to, I want to focus on the personnel of the Raiders. And like I said before, man, once I light the cigar up, this video is not going to be monetized. So make sure you guys are tipping your bartender, man. Because, we're going to do what we do around here. Rules change, but we don't change. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So on Sunday when we play the Broncos, that may be the last time that we see a couple of guys in Raider uniform. One, Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs becomes a free agent at the end of the game. Once the game hits double zeros, whether he plays or not, he's a free agent. He is no longer on the team. He can do what he wants. As far as a franchise tag, for those of you guys that were telling me Shaq franchise tag, when he signed this new deal with Dave Ziegler, franchise tag was off the table. No franchise tag. You cannot be franchise tagged. That means he is a free agent come double zeros of the outcome of the game on Sunday. The next guy is Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow, he has already kind of, gave his, I don't want to call it a goodbye, but he kind of put it out there a little bit that he enjoyed playing for us and how much he loves Raider Nation and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. What do I think is going to happen? Well, I definitely know that a lot of us who have affinity for these two guys, it may legitimately be over. One thing about being in Raider Nation, if you're here long enough, you're going to see your favorite players leave. You're going to see your favorite players be traded. You're going to see your favorite players be waived. You're going to see your favorite players leave the organization, and most of them do not come back. The odds of a Raider coming back is very slim. If you look at those who's done it, it hasn't been many, man. Charles Woodson being the biggest marquee star to ever leave the organization to come back. It's not something that happens, man. Once they leave, they don't come back. All right, which is why Al Davis said, once a Raider, always a Raider, just to let it be known that even if you're not here, you're still one of us. And for a lot of the younger members of Raider Nation, you younger guys, you haven't had a team to be successful in regards to winning championships. That a lot of you guys, you base your fandom based on players. I've seen it. I've seen how you guys react to certain players when they leave, and how emotionally attached you are, or how much you guys are, how much hatred you have towards players, former players. And a lot of it has to do with because you guys haven't seen the team itself, the shield, actually be the focus. It's hard for you guys to understand that. That's why a lot of times when I say stuff, you guys you don't see it, because you don't understand that I have a higher calling. I am here for the shield. I'm not here because of a player. I've seen greater players leave, come and go. I've seen all-time greats. I've seen Super Bowl champions and Super Bowl MVPs leave under very dire circumstances, if not bad circumstances. So when you guys start talking about certain players and you guys get all emotionally vested, like in a Amari Cooper or Khalil Mack or Derek Carr, you guys get all indignant and you expect me to be indignant. And I'm not, because I'm like, dude, I've seen the greatest of the greats. I actually know how it feels to be a Super Bowl champion 3 times. So for me, I love the team. It doesn't matter who puts on the uniform. It's great that you're here. I love Mad Max. But let's not act like I didn't have a whole Howie Long. Let's not act like I didn't have a whole Khalil Mack. Let's not act like I didn't have a whole, Ben Davison or Lyle Alzado or somebody else. I've had great people, and all of them had to go sooner or later. So a lot of this situation is going to hurt you. It's going to hurt some of y'all. Okay? I think that Josh Jacobs in his situation, he hasn't played in 2 weeks. He didn't play against the Chiefs. We won. He's our best offensive player. I don't know where you guys are not thinking that. He is our best offensive player. Okay? He's the person that gets the ball the most on offense. Okay? When he's out there, he's going to get the ball anywhere between 15 to 30 carries a game, or 30 touches. No one's getting that kind of ball handling situation. He's the best player on offense. We didn't have him for when we beat the Chiefs, and we didn't have him last week. Okay, and we didn't have him. I don't think we had him against the Chargers either. Okay? If I ain't mistaken. With that being said, do I expect to see him play? I don't. If he does play, I think that would be more of an indication that he'll be here next year. But it's very clear that he can leave and go elsewhere. The money is the situation. I think he wants to stay. I think Josh Jacobs wants to remain a Raider. I think if it was the previous regime, we'd be in bigger trouble. I think that Josh and Dave would not go out of their way to try to implement re-signing him. Okay, and due to the fact that Champ Kelly is there now, I think that it's probably more likely he'll be a Raider, but not as much as I would want it to be. It might be done. It might be over. A lot of people can use him. A lot of you guys are No, I've seen a lot of anti-Josh Jacobs talk all over everywhere. And I'm like, man, Josh Jacobs is the best running back on the team by far. Those four guys can't form him. You know, even though Zeus is playing well, Zeus is not Josh Jacobs. One 100-yard game is not equivalent to leading the whole National Football League in rushing last year. 7 offensive categories. I love Josh Jacobs. Okay, he's the third best running back in the history of the Raiders right now. Who's better than him? There's only 2 guys, Marcus and Bo. That's it. Nobody else is better than him. Nobody else who's not named Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson is better than Josh Jacobs. Period. Okay? So I'm hoping that he could stay another year, but we'll find that out. Hunter Renfrow, I'm really thinking he's not going to be here. I really think that Jacoby Meyer has cemented himself as being that slot guy. I think that Jacoby Meyer has solidified him being the slot guy. Jacoby's bigger, Jacoby's faster. But when it comes to route running, Jacoby can't hold Hunter Renfrow's jock strap. Hunter Renfrow is one of the filthiest route runners in the NFL. Okay, but he hasn't been able to do what he has been done previously. He doesn't get separation like he used to. He doesn't, and he just doesn't seem the same since he got injured last year, man. He seems he's dropping a lot more passes. He's not as sure-handed as he used to be. Okay, which says a lot. Let's not act like Hunter Renfrow can't catch the football, because he can, but it's just that his production has definitely gone down, and his salary is tremendous. Okay, he has a tremendous salary. Of course, there's ways that can be worked out, but why should Hunter Renfrow give up his money? I'm a player's guy. Okay, it's the team's responsibility to handle the cap. It's not my responsibility as a fan of the team. 50 years, by the way, if you didn't know, 50 on mine. Can you beat that? If you can't. With that being said, of course things can be massaged, but why should a player who's done what Hunter's done for us, and a player that's done what Josh has done for us, have to play for bargain basement prices? Why should they do that, bro? I wouldn't want to do it. I've worked for companies where, I've done it, where it's like, hey, Shaq, for what's best for a company and what we're going to do for you later, we're going to go ahead, why don't you go ahead and take a little bit of a pay cut, and at the end of the year, we're going to bump you up 2 slots, only for me to do everything I was told to do. And when it came time, they told me they wasn't going to do it. And I had to tell them, hey, dog, I knew you weren't. I already got another gig. I'm out of here. I'm going to leave you hanging with nobody to be me. So I just think then that get prepared, you guys. Get prepared for a lot of changes. A lot of people aren't going to be around, whether it be AP not around, whether it be Champ Kelly not around, Hunter not around, Josh Jacobs not around, and a bunch of other cats. It's next man up, man. We don't even have a coach at this point. After the game, there's a lot of things we do not have. Our season's over, first and foremost. Let's get these likes up, man. Okay, tip your bartender. I'm smoking a cigar. I'm not going to get monetized for the video. I'm telling you guys in advance, but you guys say, Shaq, I like it when you smoke a cigar. Okay, I'm trying to do it. Okay? But y'all gotta look out for me too. I'm not going to be smoking them. But as I was saying, change is coming, man. It may be for the best, and it might not be for the best. We don't know. We got an owner we can't predict. Mark Davis has a poker face. You can't figure it out. Nobody's going to be able to know definitively what he's doing. We don't know who's talking to him outside of the players. We know Max talked to him. We know he gave his vote for AP. Max said, I don't like change. I'm sick of change. I want AP. Devontae said he wanted AP. Every notable player that you could think of said they wanted Antonio Pierce. But at the end of the day, why are we hearing Jim Harbaugh this and Jim Harbaugh that? Why are we hearing all these things that's looking like Harbaugh? Because Mark Davis is not the guy to try to predict. You don't predict him. Second of all, do we have a long-term answer for quarterback? I'm saying we do not. I'm saying we do not. Okay? I do not think that right now, as it stands, until further notice, we do not have a long-term solution at quarterback. We have a potentiality of a quarterback in AOC, but based on what I've seen, we need some competition. We need somebody to come in here and push him, if not take the job. I'm not trying to have myself sit up here and hope that somebody's gonna do well. Nah, the man has to show up. Whoever is the man at the quarterback position needs to show up. We got that situation. We got the GM situation. I think Champ Kelly's probably the only slam dunk out of everybody. But then again, who knows with Mark Davis? Who knows, bro? I thought we were going to keep Mike Mayock. I thought Mike Mayock was going to stay, only to find out that some guy named Dave Ziegler was going to be there. Who knows, bro? So all I'm going to say is, you guys, that come Sunday, whoever plays, Josh Jacobs plays, or if he's on the sidelines, man, just get yourself ready to see him not be there. Get yourself ready to not see AP on the sidelines anymore. Just get yourself prepared, bro. We don't know how it's going to turn. Just get yourself prepared. Anything can happen, man. We're at the crossroads again, bro. I'm tired of being at the crossroads, bro. I'm like Max, man. I mean, man, over the past 5 seasons, we've had 4 coaches, bro. We've had 4 coaches. We've had what, 3 GMs. I'm sick of this, bro. I'm sick of this, man. A lot of you guys want to set the reset button, man. But how do you expect to compete? Don't complain. If you want to keep resetting the button, man, how are you going to move up levels on Super Mario Brothers if you can't get past level 1? You do bad on level 1, then you just want to restart it. Like, you're not getting better. You're not improving, bro. So that's where we are, man. That's where we are. I'm hoping that at least Josh Jacobs remains, because it's going to be harder to replace him than it is, Zeus. He's playing well, I have to admit, but he's not Josh Jacobs. Let's be crystal clear, bro. Okay. But if AP stays there, I think AP is going to try to figure things out, because AP going to want to have his people around. That's what I like about Antonio Pierce. He's not going to come over there and he's not going to decimate our team. We've already seen that, bro. It's only been a year and a half ago where our team got totally just dismantled. Like, every week we're hearing somebody's gone, bro. Get tired of that. So, see how it goes, y'all. See how it goes, man. But I'm telling you this right now, man. We're gonna be having a watch party on Sunday, man. We don't have anything to cheer for, but we do. We do, bro. We could finish this year strong, man. Let's keep our three-year winning streak against the Broncos intact. They haven't beaten us since before the pandemic. Why give them a break? All these teams in the AFC West, man, they all got issues, and they all got some serious issues. Okay, let's go through it. Already said what's going on with the Raiders. Let's talk about the Chargers. Chargers don't have a head coach right now. They have an interim. They have an interim coach and an interim GM, just like we do. Okay, they got an injured franchise quarterback. They got to do something. They're definitely going to throw a boatload of money at Harbaugh. All right, they're going to throw everything at Harbaugh. I'm telling you, Dean Spanos is definitely wants Harbaugh. And for a lot of you guys, you may not know, Jim Harbaugh not only played quarterback for the Chargers, he was also a assistant coach with the Chargers. He played and he coached there, which is more than the Raiders. He only was the quarterback's coach here. Okay, so he's definitely they're gonna definitely throw the bank back up the Brinks truck with him. The Broncos, shit, what's there to say? Broncos, man, they gave Russell Wilson $166 million. That's what he's walking away with. You thought we got robbed with Jimmy Garoppolo with 2 years, 28 million per. Thought we got robbed. At least we pay 28 million. We break even. But damn, 166 million. That is robbery. Okay, glad we're not them. And Sean Payton is starting to look like a system coach. In other words, give me Drew Brees, I can win. No Drew Brees, I can't. All right, and then you got the Kansas City Chiefs, who now I'm starting to hear rumblings that Travis Kelce is considering to retirement. That's what that's the rumor, that he's contemplating it. Could it have something to do with a certain superstar singer and recording artist by the name of Taylor Swift? It might possibly be that. Or he just might be like, look, do I want to walk around limping for the rest of my life? Might do a Gronk. Gronk played 10 years or so. Be the same situation. I got my rings. I got my money. I go off into the sunset with Tay-Tay. Get on the private jet and fly off into the wind. Then you got Patrick Mahomes, who hasn't been playing as well as he's usually playing. You got that situation, and then you got Andy Reid trying to figure it out. AFC West is a mess. Okay, and in the rest of the AFC, you got teams like the Baltimore Ravens and Miami Dolphins and Bills and all of them, looking like they ain't worried about nobody in our division anymore. Is our division the division to beat anymore? I would say no. I would say no, bro. Plenty other divisions are better than ours, man, in the AFC, man. AFC East is better than us at this point. Just look at who's in the playoffs and who ain't. Okay. AFC North is better than us at this point. A lot of things. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys' questions, man. See what's going on. But yeah, it's gonna be bittersweet, man. If these guys gotta go, if they leave, then they did what they needed to do for me, as far as I'm concerned, man. There ain't gonna be no slander with me. No Josh Jacobs slander. There ain't gonna be no Hunter Renfrow slander. All right, I'm not going for it. All right, so let's see what you guys are talking about right quick, man. See what's popping. Hope you guys are having a good Friday, man. Once again, man, I was asked the last 2 videos that I did. I'm just reiterating for people who have been asking me. Last 2 videos that I did it smoke a cigar, and they're asking me how come I'm not, and I'm trying to let you guys know. YouTube is cracking down on the cigar stuff. I don't know why, man. It doesn't make sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. And I'll read you guys' questions, man. Let me go ahead and get this going a little bit more here. And there we go. A little bit better. See what you guys are talking about, man, on a Friday. Okay. Unknown Raider guy, what's good, man? What's popping, man? Egalitarian, what's going on, big dog? Good. X-Man, man. Good morning. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam. What's going on, X-Man? Hey, man, I heard a little rumor about the Niners, something about McCaffrey being out, something along those lines. I'm not sure. But salute to you, man, for having 49ers did something that's never been done before. They had every one of their receiving core, and the receiving core got 1,000 yards, and then both of their receivers and tight end both got 1,000, so that's 3,000. And then you had McCaffrey had over 1,000, so it looks like everybody on the offense, who can actually touch the football and move it forward, actually had a grand. So salute to that, big dog. Um, Underrated guy. Do you think Jacobs will stay with AP? I think it's a very good opportunity chance that he will be there. I'm willing to lean towards the fact if Antonio Pierce is the coach of the Raiders, JJ will be back. Let me let me tell you why I think that, you guys. The reason why I think that is because um, um, Antonio Pierce has put it in the hands of Josh Jacobs to play, except for that Chiefs game. He sat him out. Josh Jacobs wanted to play, but he sat him out. Why would he do that? I think two reasons why he would do that. One is he's coming back. Two, AP cares enough about Josh Jacobs and worries about his career, and that could be another reason. But I would be willing to lean to the fact that I think Josh Jacobs is coming back. Um, what would be the cap hit? Well, Josh Jacobs could sign for whatever he wants to sign for. He's going to be due probably about 14 million, you know. But then again, he didn't get 1,000-yard season this year. He only had like 800. He didn't hit a lot of his incentives. So, Josh Jacobs, if I was him, and I had opportunity to come back to the Raiders, I would just come back and just ask for the same salary that I got before. I wouldn't get a bump. I'd just be like, okay, let me just get my 12 again. Okay, that's the going rate. That's why they're trying to devalue the running back position. They're trying to devalue the running back position because of that. They don't want these guys out here collecting the dough like that, running backs and stuff. So that's what I think. Okay. Underrated guy says, no, Adams is happy with AP. I mean, everybody that is a prominent player on this team are all pro AP, you know, and I think that Mark Davis, if it wasn't for the fact that he made that $100 million mistake that he made with Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, I think that it would be a no-brainer. I think it would be a no-brainer that he would sign, that he would get Harbaugh, or he would try to get Harbaugh. But Harbaugh's deals, from what I've been trying to tell everybody, Harbaugh is the guy. He's the head cheerleader, bro. He's the finest girl in the school. Everybody wants to date her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would give a left or right nut or both to have a chance. And he has his college team that want him very badly. He wins the national championship, his stock's going to go up. The price is going up. Okay, he's only making $7.5 million right now as the coach of Michigan, and he also has been offered 12.5. So that's a very good bump. But not if he wins the national championship. That price is going to have to go up. Said before, the Chargers are in shambles. Who did that? All these bolts up guys that were talking a whole lot of shit. Y'all don't have a whole lot to say now. The Raiders totally, we totally deconstructed your football team with that 63-point drubbing. I mean, 63 bomb that we put on you. That 63 burger. That just fired. That he got into everybody. No coach, no GM. Everybody's out. They're starting from scratch, and that's good, bro. Why would we want to start from scratch? For those of you guys who really want to set the reset button, when we got the Chargers, they're starting from scratch. The Broncos are damn near starting from scratch because Jared Stidham isn't it. We're gonna make sure we understand. If we get lit up by Jared Stidham, it's gonna be because the defense is ready to go to Cancun. The defense is ready to go to Turks and Caicos. The defense is ready to go to Jamaica. The defense is ready to go to Dominican Republic. The defense is ready to go to Waikiki and lay up. That's the only reason Jared Shittum is gonna light us up. If they light us up, I'm like, these guys are already thinking about Mai Tais and IG models and thongs on the beach. There's no other way. There's no other reason. Better quarterbacks have been shut down by us. Okay. And we will soon find out. Okay. Rick Lavelle, man, what's going on? Rick Lavelle in the house, man. I'm happy as hell, man. My boy Rick Lavelle. I hardly ever get to talk to you nowadays, big dog. Final game, let's get it. Let's get this dub. We will finish second place in the AFC West at 4-2. Let's do it. Like, you got to start somewhere, man. You're talking about a team, man, who it's been a long time since we have not been shut, that we have beaten every team in our division, bro. Like, they have to look us in the face now. It ain't no more, oh, lowly Raiders. Oh, this is just the easy dub. No, everybody got smacked in the mouth, too. Everybody, yeah, we lost to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs got their ass whooped. Yeah, we lost to the Chargers, and we beat the shit out of the Chargers. And we already beat the Broncos first game of the season, bro. Win, lose, or draw, we're not walking out. We're not walking out looking like punks. Now, if we can beat the Broncos again, then that really makes something. Broncos definitely his little brother. Sit your ass down. Okay, Chargers, you don't have anybody. And Kansas City, do you even have Travis Kelce anymore? Because I think Travis is not interested in being who he used to be anymore. Let my wife come up with $750 million net worth, and you see how often I'll be on here. Not as much. That's just common sense. All right. Like the video, man. Okay. Appreciate you guys. Okay. Tip your bartender. Kenny Blair out there, man. Out there in the UK, man. Feet white. What's up, KB? Hey, KB, man. Let's go out guns blazing. Let's go out guns blazing, bro. Let's get it ready for next year, man. Let's get the players excited. What I want is the players to play so well against the Broncos that these guys are, of course they're going to try to unwind, take a little short vacation, but I want them back in the training facility. I want their asses back. I want them to say, you know what? Hey man, I'm going to go ahead and do this for a couple of weeks. Go ahead and hang out with the fam bam or whatever, with the kids or whatnot. Go have some fun. Go put our feet in some warm water somewhere. And then, hey man, I'm coming back. And start getting ready, okay? Start watching tape, start figuring it out, man. Start figuring out scheme and all of that as far as what's going to happen, but we'll find out, okay? That's what I want, all right. Carlos, 112 Holler, man. Holler said, with Salute Shack, what's going on? Christy Hurd, man, hello. Unfiltered Nation. Yeah, Christy, I sent you, your gear is en route right now. I got you the tracking number. When I got it, I said, let me go ahead and hit it to Christy so you'll know that your gear is coming. Make sure you guys are picking up the merch. We got a lot of people who are waiting for their merch because of the Christmas mail situation. Okay. I'm telling you, Christy, once you put that all white on, man, you already hurting their feelings. You already got guys chasing you around already. You might want to get prepared for this next wave of dudes to be running behind you once you put that shit on. They're really gonna try to be asking you for a date. Christy said, "Champ sounds like Champ and Hardballs." Yeah, we're gonna find out, man. Like I said before, I did a very good video. You guys can go check it out. Very good video about the Harbaugh situation. Jim Harbaugh, like I keep telling you, man, this is a guy who can afford it. It's like a guy who walks into a car dealership, man, and he can afford any package, any car, any color, any situation, and it's your job to convince him. The organizations are selling Harbaugh. It ain't Harbaugh trying to sell himself. He's walking in with a PhD from Harvard and a long-ass list of successes at his old jobs. And you're just like, man, we'd love to have him here. And he's like, what's your presentation? Like, he's there for presentations. He's not there to talk about shit. He's there for presentations. Okay? He's going to go on a recruiting trip. And he's going to come to LA, right over here at SoFi, up the street, He's gonna go there. He's gonna go to Vegas. He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat the damn shrimp cocktails and shit. He's gonna drink. He's gonna drink the top shelf margaritas. He's gonna let you make him the biggest tomahawk steak that he wants. He's gonna ride in all the Lear jets. He's gonna ride in all the damn ground transportations and all of that shit. And just be fortunate that he's a married man who's not gonna be looking for no damn extracurricular shit. Because if he was a Jimmy G, then you'd have to take him to the strip club and the bunny ranch and everywhere else. But Harbaugh's not about that. Harbaugh's about what you got for me. And let's not forget the Bears. The Bears is also a very good opportunity for him. He played for the Bears. I got a lot of my families from Southside Chicago, and they remember him being a blue collar quarterback who got it out of the mud. Okay. And it doesn't hurt that they got the first pick of the draft, and he can draft whoever he wants, from a Caleb Williams all the way to Michael Penix to whoever he wants with those draft picks. Okay, that is also a great destination. And Chicago have excellent steakhouses. Take me to one of them. Let me stay at the Drake Hotel, top floor, and that's what it is. So we'll find out, man. We'll find out. I think the Raiders' destination for him is the worst destination. And that's not just because I want AP. I wanted Harbaugh 2 years ago. If I don't get AP, I better get Harbaugh. What I better not get is Ben Johnson. What I better not get is Kellen Moore. What I better not get is Eric Bieniemy. What I better not get is any of them other guys. If it ain't AP, it's AP 1, Harbaugh 2. That's it. Mark, if you can't get if you bullshitting with AP, you better make sure you got Harbaugh, bro. And if you want AP, don't play around. Go through the interview process, give AP the job, call it a day. That's it. So we'll find out, Christy. We will find out. Okay, that's the leak for the merchandise, man. Make sure you guys are checking it out. Like I said before, all you Unfiltered fam members, 49er fans on here, Steeler fans on here, Cowboy fans on here, Ravens fans on here. There's a whole bunch of other fan bases on here. We even got Lions fans that are a member of this channel, man. Okay, make sure you go over there and get you merch that matches your gear, bro. We got everything for you. There's no reason why you can't support. You're wearing yourself. When you buy something from the merchandise store, you're wearing yourself because you're a member of the organization. Okay. Maurice Ross, man, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Mr. Shaq, headed home to Fresno for a visit with family, my friends in Raider Nation. Raiders. Hey, man, like I said, man, your boy almost became a Bulldog. I was going to play basketball. I was going to be Paul George before Paul George. I was going to be Aaron Judge before Aaron Judge. I was about to go down there and be a Bulldog, bro. I was going to go down there, man, and dunk on some people. Okay? So trust and believe, man. Salute to Fresno, man. But some people in Fresno, they talk shit. But oh well. But salute to all the rest of y'all. Make sure you tip your bartender. I appreciate the $5 dono. I'm gonna find out who did that $5 dono. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and find out who that is so I can go ahead and read their posts and shit. Who gave me the $5 dono on here, man? Let me go ahead, man. Okay, man. Anthony King with the $5 dono. Thank you, pimpin', man. What up, Shaq and Unfiltered Nation? Family Mark Davis better get it right for AP, for HC. Like I said before, there's good news and bad news in regards to Antonio Pierce. Let's start with the bad news. The bad news is there's a lot of members of Raider Nation that don't want Antonio Pierce to be the coach for whatever reason. The good news is that we don't have to worry about them. They're not making the decision. Mark Davis is. Mark Davis has already said that he considers he's looking at AP from a lens of leadership and not a lens of offensive guru-isms, if that's even a word, or defensive guru-isms. Okay? And Mark better make the right decision, man, because it doesn't make sense to start from scratch, man. Why start from scratch when you don't have to? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense for him to start from scratch. It's ridiculous. Okay? We have a leg up on one of the franchises that have been causing us problems, and that is the Chargers. The Chargers have legitimately been a thorn in our side, bro. They haven't been an easy win. They have been a problem. Okay? They are in shambles. Why do we need to be in shambles too? Then it becomes an arms race, and we're going to lose that. Justin Herbert's going to come back in full health. The dude is what, 25? The dude's coming back in full health. He's going to be spinning it by spring. He's going to be spinning the shit out of it if he isn't already spinning it. Okay? We don't need those problems. We need to be ahead of them. Our organization, all we need is an offensive guru, bro. Get an OC, and we're in business. Draft a quarterback. Let AOC understand that he's not just going to be there being the quarterback. If he becomes the starter, it's because he deserves it, like everybody else. Okay? All right? So we will definitely see, man. Okay? Patrick Graham. I forgot to read that part from you, man. I got my sunglasses on, so a little dark. But my boy Rick Lavelle was talking about if we don't bring Patrick Graham, I see Marvin Lewis coming. Marvin Lewis is there, bro. Marvin Lewis is still in Vegas. Marvin Lewis is still in Vegas. Now, Rick, real quick, bro. I did hear that Mark Davis is considering having a liaison or I guess that's the best word I can think of, is a liaison or somebody that is a senior advisor. That's a better word. Advisor to be on board with the Raiders, man. And it looks like Marvin Lewis is got the legs up on that. I mean, how could you not want Marvin Lewis there? Marvin Lewis is, a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator for the Ravens. When the Ravens defense in 2000, that defense was one of the nastiest defenses we've ever seen in the history of football. You guys remember that 2000 Super Bowl against the Ravens against the Giants, and they had Trent Dilfer as their quarterback, and he was a real game manager. All they told him, Ray Lewis and them cats told him, just don't turn the ball over. We'll handle the rest. That's Marvin Lewis's defense, and he's going to be there to advise. As far as Patrick Graham is concerned, Patrick Graham did put out a little emotional statement, and if he decides to leave, man, salute to Patrick Graham, man. We're not here to handcuff people. We're not here to stunt nobody's growth. If somebody thinks that they're ready for prime time, let them be on prime time, bro. Stop it, bro. Of course I want Patrick Graham, dog. But we're the Raiders, bro. Okay? Like I said before, man, the best way to get rid of the girlfriend of your dreams is to smother her all day. Baby, you okay? Baby, anything I can do for you? She ain't going to be wanting to kick it with you, bro, if you smothering her, bro. Give her some room. Okay? If Patrick Graham feels that it's his time, it's his time. Okay? We'll find out. But if he doesn't, Marvin Lewis is a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator who's already there assisting with AP. All right? So we got that as well. All right? Maurice Ross, I just left Denver with my Raiders gear on, man. Again. Hey, dog, I'm gonna tell you, man, right now, dog, there's a lot of Raider fans in all of these cities, man. You don't really have to be worried about nobody really messing with you, bro. Even in Kansas City, man. Kansas City has a big ass Raider. The Kansas City Raider Nation chapter, salute to them. They're without question one of the strongest chapters, because they have to live in an environment with the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. They got to live there, right? With all of them fans, as irritating as they seem to be. I've only been to Kansas City one time, all right, and it was cold as hell. Okay, I was ready to get back on the plane. I was only there one day, okay, many years ago. All right, so I don't know. Maurice Ross, please keep AP. Raiders, destroy the ponies. Hey, dog, let's see what happens. I do want to say this. As far as everybody telling me, and I'm telling you guys, now when I said after the Vikings game, there's a lot of members of the nation that do not want Antonio Pierce, bro. You're seeing the media is starting to spin on AP too, because they're looking at the potentiality um, of getting a Harbaugh, and they're saying that this is what is being said by a lot of these writers, these beat writers. They're saying that Antonio Pierce's losses against the Colts and the Vikings are weighing more heavier than his wins against the Chargers and the Chiefs, bro. And I'm like, where in the hell are you guys getting this from? Obviously, you're a beat writer and you're not a fan of the team. You know, like I said, man, you don't have to like your job to do your job. A lot of these people who you think they're just because they're beat writers for Sports Illustrated or beat writers for the the Athletic and all of that are fans of the Raiders. No, dog. These a lot of people who you guys watch on these Raider channels, they're not Raider fans either. They're just there. It's their job. They're getting a bag. They're here just to report the news like everyone else. You guys blindly follow them around. So they're saying that AP, he loses this job. He loses on Sunday. He doesn't deserve to be the coach anymore. And I'm like, on what planet? But it comes down to with Las Vegas, you guys. It's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to it's gonna come down to who's more marketable. Who's more marketable in Las Vegas, bro? Who's gonna look better on a billboard to the powers that be that are in Las Vegas? Do you think Antonio Pierce on a billboard is gonna look better than Jim Harbaugh? Oh no, Jim Harbaugh's far more marketable. He's far more marketable. Josh McDaniels was far more marketable. John Gruden was far more marketable. But when it comes down to on that grass, because you know we play on natural grass, it doesn't matter who's more marketable, bro. It matters on who's delivering on the field. And I see AP being that guy. We win enough, he'll be marketable. He'll be marketable just fine if we win. Okay? All right. Brother Tito, man, what's up, man? Salute to Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam. Welcome to the nation. Okay. Johnny Kicknuts, what's going on? What's popping, dog? I'm chilling, man. Chilling, man. Smoking on a little stick, talking it up with you guys. Appreciate the donos, man. Like I said before, YouTube is making it hard on us out here, dog. It's hard out here for a pimp. They're making it hard on here, us on here. We just out here parlaying, doing what we do. They're finding ways to not monetize us, but you'll see a commercial on every one of my videos, but they'll tell me I'm not eligible for it. But you know, that's the game. Okay. All right. I said a fan since 1979. Hey man, you a two ringer, bro. You're OG. Be happy you got your rings, bro. If you haven't noticed, this month is the 40th year anniversary this month of us winning the Super Bowl in '84. It's been 40 years, bro. Officially. Okay. Maybe not to the day, but to the month. January '84 is when we walked away with that damn 38-9 victory over the Redskins 40 years ago this month. Long time to be waiting, bro. Trust me, I've been here all 40 years waiting. Okay. Rick Lavelle, man, salute to Hunter Renfrow. Hope he comes back. I love Hunter Renfrow, bro. You're talking about a guy. Hunter Renfrow is the guy who everybody counted out his entire life. When he was at Clemson, he didn't even get a scholarship. He didn't have a scholarship, man. He went to Clemson and was a walk-on, bro. Like, this dude has always been the least likely to succeed, who has got it out of the mud, bro. I have respect for them kind of guys. People who pull themselves up by their own bootstraps, you're going to get love from me. One thing about these bigger cigars, man, this is an 80 gauge, man. This thing is huge, man. It's got to keep lighting his ass, man. I mean, it's cool, but damn. You know, it's like I'm burning up so much damn lighter fluid just to keep it lit because it's so big, bro. But it is what it is. Big shack, big cigar. God. John Carl, man, we can't lose great players. We've always lost great players, bro. The difference is that we've drafted players to back up the great players. Our drafting has been atrocious. We have squandered so many first round draft picks on reaches, bro. We wouldn't be feeling the way we felt if we actually got something done in the draft. We haven't gotten anything done, man. We've wasted so many first round draft picks. I mean, if you really want to make yourself sick to your stomach, go back and look at the first round draft picks and see who we didn't draft. See who we didn't draft and who we drafted. That damn fourth pick of Renfrow, and you go look at who we could have had. Everybody from 5 all the way to Mr. Irrelevant we could have drafted. We drafted him. We drafted Ruggs instead of drafting CD Lamb. You guys remember when I was on here and we had that draft and I said I wanted CD Lamb and we drafted Ruggs? I was mad. Yeah, Ruggs was on the trajectory of being a superstar, but guess what? He's not even in the league. That pick gone. Damon Arnett gone. Okay? I mean, it's just crazy who we could have had. Okay? Who we could have had. And we didn't. Tyree Wilson. When we had a whole Jalen Carter right there. When we had a whole Christian Gonzalez. Like, we can just go on and on and on and on, bro. On and on and on. Okay? Wouldn't hurt as much as we actually drafted the best people we should have drafted. Our drafts have been bad, going all the way back to Gruden. Who did Gruden land on, bro, in the first round? Besides Josh Jacobs. Colton Miller. You know, is Colton Miller really a great pick when he's healthy? But Josh Jacobs is the best first round draft pick we've had in the past 5 seasons. And guess what? He might be playing his last game or standing on the sidelines with his last game. We just made bad mistakes. We can't keep making those mistakes. Gotta cut it out. Okay. Reese Ross, still in the air as we're taking texting some Raider Nation about land in Fresno, California. Man, make it happen, big dog. Johnny Kicknuts, man. Reggie Kinlaw. I mean, there's a bunch of things we could say, bro. I mean, come on, man. Comes a time, man, where you have to do what's right, bro. You have to stop being the buster. You got to stop being the buster. We've been the buster a little bit too long, and now we finally got some traction, and everybody's scared to death. A lot of these fans are scared, bro. Scared. You know, when it comes time for you to square up, there's a chance you're gonna get your ass whooped. I don't want to fight you, bro. 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 Hey, man, you might be able to get out of some shit. In my neighborhood, dude, that shit didn't keep working. Okay? You could say, I don't want to fight you, bro, all you want to. Somebody's slapping your ass around. Okay? You better fight if you want a chance. I don't want to fight you, bro, isn't working anymore, man. Okay? Let's just keep resetting the button so we can keep underachieving and have an excuse. We're rebuilding, Shaq. Again? All right, come on, man. How many times do you need to rebuild the engine? Of your Dodge Colt. Maybe it ain't worth fixing anymore. Okay. Rick Lavelle, Josh Jacobs want to get paid. Wait, deserve it. Miracle for him to bring him back. AP is the coach. That has the power. It's not that we can't afford Josh Jacobs. All you got to do is get rid of the bums that are collecting checks. Do you guys know we have $17 million rolling around Las Vegas suburbs and Arizona suburbs by the name of Chandler Jones? That's $17 million for nothing. He got paid. He didn't do anything. $28 million holding a clipboard with a fresh fade in Jimmy Garoppolo. 28 plus 17. We can afford Josh Jacobs. We can afford to pay him 14, 15 million. We're not going to pay. We're going to get some of our money back. So it ain't a matter of paying him. It's just a matter of whether or not we want to pay him. And does Jacob want to come back? He's going to get his money. Josh Jacobs is a hot commodity. Let's not act like he's not going to get his money. He is. But if anybody's going to give us a hometown discount, it's Josh. Okay. Wild Turkey, Renfrow, I don't see it coming. I don't either, bro. I don't see it. I think Jacoby Meyer has come in and has shown what he is. And Jacoby's not getting paid as much as Hunter's getting paid. And like I said, if Hunter goes, man, salute to Hunter Renfrow, man. I always love that dude, man. But hey, I don't expect a player not to get paid if he wants to get paid. Okay? The player wants his money, let him go get his bag, bro. I mean, it is what it is. When you love somebody, you want the best for them. You might not be that person for them. Okay? Maybe they need to go off and go do something else. Okay? Carl Sanchez, salute to the Unfiltered Fan. Reese Ross, I want the same defense for 2014 and a hyped up offense so we can put this Mark Davis AP, give us the three ringer like Mr. Shaq. I want one for my pinky. Hey, dude. I'm telling everybody, bro. The Raiders is going to win a championship. It's going to happen again. Look at all the teams that won one since we won one. The teams that had the least amount of opportunity, they won. The Eagles, that killed me. The Eagles actually won with no quarterback, really, bro. Come on, man. If the Eagles can win one now, maybe now. I'm talking about when they won one. All right, and beat Tom Brady. Come on, dog. We can win. The Rams won again here in LA. Come on, bro. We can win. Okay? But we can't win if we keep making the same mistakes. All right. Unknown Raider guy, man. Matthew, who you want for running back if Jacobs leaves? Man, I'll roll with Zeus, man. Zeus is on the come up. He's on the come up. He's still under a rookie deal. He's very affordable. Our running backs are very much are cap friendly. All of our running backs are cap friendly except for JJ. JJ's the only one, but for obvious reasons. Okay. Like the video, y'all. Carlos Sanchez, Josh ain't going nowhere, especially if AP's the coach. I would tend to agree with that. If money wasn't an issue for you, what would you do? If money wasn't an issue for you, what would you do? You'd probably do whatever the hell you want. You do what you want to do. Okay? That's what being financially free is. Financially free is waking up and doing whatever the hell you want. Okay? I have a friend that's financially free. My boy GB DePrez, who I was at his house during my birthday weekend, me and my wife's birthday weekend when we went down to San Antonio, and I was staying in his mansion, and he gave me the whole upstairs, including the damn man cave, who has six Porsches in front of his house, none of them older than a 2022. He's financially free to do whatever he wants. When he wakes up in the morning, I say, man, what do you do all damn day? He says, man, I wake up, I walk the dog, because he lives on the golf course, walks his dogs on the golf course, and then he decides where he's eating breakfast for the morning. Is he going here? Is he going there? Is he going to IHOP? Is he going that place? Is he going to that's all he does. Figure out where I'm eating for the day, dog. And that's it. I'm like, damn, dude, you better start doing something before you start getting to the point where your health starts leaving you because you ain't doing shit. So now what is he doing? He's working out. He's doing other things. He started another business. He's getting back into the game a little bit so he can make some more money. Not because he needs it. It's because he's bored. He's bored to death. Okay? But you're talking about a multimillionaire. So that's the key. What would you do if you're Josh Jacobs and you can afford to be with the Raiders? Do you leave or do you stay? It all depends. Who's the coach? Who's the GM? Do I like it here? Do I like where I live? Do I like where I'm staying at? Do I like where I work at? Do I like my coworkers? Yeah, all of those are yeses. It's just a matter if Josh wants to get a bigger bag. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? Walker, what up, Shaq, man? I love Josh Jacobs. Hey, man, I love that dude. You guys know, man, I was with all the Josh Jacobs slander that was coming on, dog, I was about an inch and a half away from starting blocking people that was talking shit about JJ, bro. That's how much I love the dude. Because I know how hard it is to have a running back for the Raiders. The Raiders, we haven't had a lot of great running backs, bro. We haven't. If you look at all these other teams, you know, how many great running backs they. Let's look at the Pittsburgh Steelers, for instance. Pittsburgh Steelers have had Franco Harris. These all in my lifetime, all in people that I've seen. Okay, as a fan of the Raiders, they had Franco Harris. They had, you know, they had the bus. They got Najee Harris. I mean, they've had, you know, a good amount of running backs. We're not even talking about the Natron Meanses and some of these other backs that they had. They were all good, way better backs than us. Okay, you go look at our statistics and you go look and see who are 1,000-yard rushers for the Raiders. There hasn't really been that many players that's had 1,000 yards. Okay, just from me knowing Clem Daniels, who you guys have never heard of, who's before my time, I know he got 1,000 yards. I know Mark Van Egan got 1,000 yards at one time. Okay, we didn't have anybody till Marcus Allen. Doesn't need to say nothing about him. Bo Jackson never got 1,000 yards as a player for the Raiders because he didn't play enough games. All right. We had Tyron Wheatley. Tyron Wheatley ran for 1,000 yards at one time. Who else did we have? I don't think Napoleon Coughlin had 1,000 yards. He might have. I think Charlie Garner had 1,000-yard season one time, maybe. But these are guesses. I'm not even sure. But I know Josh Jacobs has had several. And he led the league in rushing. So how many players for the Raiders have ever led the NFL in rushing? Marcus Allen, Josh Jacobs. That's it. Nobody else. That's it. We've only had 2 individuals to ever rush, whoever led the league in rushing. Okay? I think Marcus did it at least twice. Maybe, I know he did it once. Maybe twice. And Josh Jacobs has led the league in rushing once. So great running backs and great quarterbacks is not something that we've had. So I love Josh Jacobs, dog. I'd love for him to stay. Reese Ross said, JJ's not leaving. I hope you're right. Rick Lavelle said, beat Denver Broncos. A game's important for our coaching staff. We need a huge game. I think everybody's going to play balls to the wall. I'm just concerned about our offense. Our offense is atrocious. Let's not act like our offense is anything that other than bad. I mean, our offense is bad, you guys. I mean, yeah, we ran off one good game. There's 17 games in a season, bro. If you're playing basketball and you're on the basketball court and you're 1 for 17, you're not playing well. I don't care, man. Yeah, you might have hit a half court leaner. You might have did a Chef Curry. But what about them other 16 shots that you airball? Offense isn't good, man. Maurice Ross, if Renfrow is not going nowhere, the rest third down receiver since Fred Biletnikoff. Hey, dog, I'm gonna tell you this shit right now, dog. Hunter Renfrow is going to have to restructure his contract because he's not even getting the ball. The last 2 seasons, you got to remember, 2 years ago, he had 103 receptions. Okay, but you know the guy who was throwing him the ball is not the quarterback. All right. Since then, I think he had 40 catches, 50 catches, and 40 this year. That's not warranted the amount of money he deserves. So he may have to take a pay cut. He may. We'll find out. Okay. Wild turkey, man. Renfrow seems to be in his own head. Possibly. But why wouldn't he be? Like last year when he got blown up last year, bro. He got blown up last year, man. He hasn't been the same. I mean that hit, he really got jacked on that hit, bro, last season. So we'll find out. Dominique, can we get a 6 for Shanks for Renfrow? I mean, it's possible. It's possible that we can get something for him. I mean, the Saints would be the most logical place for us to get the most love for him, because you know the guy who threw him 100 passes is down there. You know. But if I am Dennis Allen and or the GM of the Saints, If I know you need me for the best deal, am I going to give you the best deal? It's like, you need me. I don't need you. Like, am I really going to give you what you deserve in the deal? Remains to be seen. Okay. Dominique, we say every off season, nothing new. Nothing's never new except, and the bad part about it is, it's never new because every year we seem to not know who our quarterback is going into the next year, and for the first time in 2 years, we don't know who our coach is. It's too much. It's too much of a pattern. It's too much of the same thing over and over again. We gotta fix that, bro. We gotta fix that, man. We can't keep being playing a guessing game with our team every year. Okay. Every year, we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's going on. Season after season after season after season, bro. How do you, when you got teams that have a definitive situation, they win. Look at the 49ers, man. We got X-Men on here. 49ers, man, they've had their quarterback for 2 years. Brock is the quarterback. Okay, McCaffrey's been there a year and a half. They got their running back solidified. They got their receiving core solidified. They got their tight end solidified. They got their defensive situation solidified. They got their defensive end, all-world defensive end solidified. They got Fred Warner. They got their linebacking core together. They got their cornerbacks together with Ward and them cats. Okay? Trust me, I know a lot about the Niners because I got to talk about the Niners all day with my family. I got to talk to them about I'm the football expert in the family. So, what's going on with my Niners? I got to break all that shit down. Okay? So, that's why they're in the position they're in. Look at the Ravens. Lamar, the closest that they got to losing Lamar is because they didn't want to pay Lamar. Okay? They got Lamar. They got their defense pretty much situated. They brought in Dalvin Cook. They got Odell Beckham Jr. They drafted well. They got Zay Flowers. I live with a Ravens fan. I got to know Ravens football too. When my mother-in-law and my father-in-law call, what's going on with the Ravens? I got to be able to know that shit. But I love football, so it's not hard for me. I know everything damn near that I need to know. So that's what it is. Rick LaBelle, Las Vegas Raiders situation should be Russell Wilson. Makes perfect sense. I want to keep adding to our linebacker and OD line and O line. The Russell situation conversation has come up with me and my boys, my friends. They have been saying, "Yo, Shaq, y'all should just go ahead and get Russell Wilson." You know what I hate about being a Raider is that I hate the fact that when somebody is floating around that nobody wants, they always say we should get them. It's like being the single cat. It's like being the single cat with a bunch of married homies. I used to be that, or somebody who's in a long-term relationship. Man, I was always the single guy. So guess what? All the time, my homies were always telling me who I should be trying to holler at, who I should be trying to lay up with, who I should be trying to date. All the time. Yo, dog, hey, man, shoot, if I was you, man, shoot, man, that girl, why ain't you hollering at her? And why ain't you hollering at her, man? And why ain't you hollering at her? And I'm like, dude, don't you think I want to holler at who I want to holler at? Don't you think I got my own people, my own, preferences? Hey, man, my wife's girlfriend think you cute, man. If it was me, I'd smash. I'm like, well, I'm not you, though, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's all right, but I'm not putting, I'm not putting any work into that. I got this popping. Well, dog, if I was you, I would be, shoot, man, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I can. But don't you think that I have my own way of doing what I want, bro? So that's what it is, dog. The Russell Wilson conversation, people saying we should grab him. And I'm like, shoot, if he wants to come over here for bargain basement prices, cool. But if he wants to come over here and he wants to, steal money, because that's what he's doing. He ain't gonna steal money from me. Okay? If he wants to come over here, man, and try to be on the team and do some shit, and his price tag is affordable, hey, all good. but I don't want to pay him like Denver did. Duet Stream, what's going on, man? Shaq, my man, hope you chilling, having a good chilling time. Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. Kicking it, bro. Out here smoking a stick with you guys. God. Stephen Gomez, man. I'm prepared for the unexpected with the Raider situation. Me too. Mark Davis is a poker face, bro. That dude is not his father. The old man, even when he did what I didn't want him to do, I knew what he was gonna do. When when I saw Al Davis, when I saw him at the USC game, and there was talkings about us getting Lane Kiffin, I was like, fuck, he's gonna fucking go to Lane Kiffin. He's gonna hire him, and he did. I mean, every time he did something, I knew what he was gonna fucking do. Okay, I knew what he was gonna do, dog. When he traded Gruden, I was like, man, he's gonna put Bill Callahan as the coach, because he had a pattern. It's like, I'm gonna hire from within, bro. I'm gonna hire from within first, and then if I can't hire from within, I'm gonna do something that's absolutely ridiculous to do. But I knew what he was gonna do. He never surprised me. He never shocked me. The only time he shocked me, and the whole time that I've been a fan of this team since 1974, 50 years for those of you guys who don't understand, once again, I'm going to rub that shit in, is when he traded Ken Stabler to the Houston Oilers for Dan Pastorini. That shit, I couldn't fucking believe it. But then again, how old was I? How old was I when he did that? I wasn't even a teenager. I wasn't even a teenager when he did that. I might have been, but I don't think I was. Okay, that was the only time he ever shocked me, bro. Okay, that was the only time when it came to a trade, and then when it came to a free agency, when he didn't give Marcus Allen his money, and Marcus went to the Kansas City Chiefs. At least he was a free agent at that point. I'm like, Al, I know you don't want to sign him, and you probably ain't, but you can't let him go to the Chiefs. And he did, and we paid for it. We paid for it. Marcus Allen killed us every time he got the football against us. He killed it. Killed us. And he was getting cheered by the Raiders. Raider Nation was cheering him. Well, we weren't Raider Nation back then. We were just Raider fans. But back then, shit, everybody was cheering for Marcus Allen. We weren't cheering for the Chiefs, but we were cheering for him. Okay? So, but Mark Davis has already showed that you can't read him. You can't figure out what he's going to do. You don't know who's talking to him. You don't know who's saying what to him. You don't know what's popping with these blondes that he allegedly is with. They could tell him anything, bro. Who knows? And he'll listen. He'll listen. But will he do what he's supposed to do? Lafayette, we need to draft Penix quick, fast. Aiden played better than Will Levis. Young played better than all the rookie quarterbacks besides Stroud. Well, C.J. Stroud should be a Raider, because Champ Kelly went to Josh and Dave and told them C.J. Stroud is everything that he became, and said we can get him. And those guys said, no, we're just going to go ahead and go with Jimmy G String instead, bro. And guess what? We didn't get C.J. Stroud. Another airball. Okay? The most embarrassing thing you can do on a basketball court is to airball a free throw. That's the worst thing you can do, because it's uncontested. You're sitting there at the line. It's just you and the rim and the ball, and you airball. That's the worst thing you can do. And we airballed that. He going now. He going now. He's going now. I love it. Okay. Gilbert Batista with Hunter, they need to use him better. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. But you can blame Josh McDaniels for that. His production went down. As soon as Josh McDaniels became the coach of the Raiders, Hunter Renfrow became what he is now. Underutilized and potentially not being on the team anymore. That, to be honest with you guys, man, there's going to be if Hunter Renfrow leaves, there's going to be some Hunter Renfrow slander And I'm not going to be with it because Hunter Renfrow was not a high draft pick, bro. He was not a high draft pick, and he totally exceeded what it was that he was thought to be. That dude came in and was making it happen, bro. Love that guy, man, but I got to be logical. I got to be logical, okay? Rick Lavelle said, would Aiden O'Connell be a way better player next year? This was his rookie year. He gained so much experience, and good or bad. Yeah, he's going to be a better player. But the problem with with AOC is AOC's not mobile. And when you have a traditionally drop back quarterback, who in the NFL right now that's playing well, that's a traditional drop back quarterback outside of Joe Flacco? Joe Flacco's playing well right now, but Joe Flacco is he's coming in fresh. He didn't play a whole year. Being a drop back quarterback, dog, is not going to help us in our division. Look at everybody in our division. Everyone's mobile. Everyone can get out there and get a first down. Everybody can get a first down. Okay? No, AOC can't get a first down. He can't run for a first down. Hasn't done it. Won't do it. Okay? Against the Colts, he had 15 yards of wide open spaces, and he tried to pass the ball and didn't even make a completion. Like, you got to play up to your competition, man. We're not in a soft ass AFC South. We're in AFC West. Mahomes is gonna run. Look at how much he ran against us. He had at least 8 or 9 first downs that he ran for. Okay. Herbert's gonna run. All right. Even Stidham's gonna run. Watch what happens, bro. Stidham's gonna run. I'm predicting Stidham's gonna run for at least 5 first downs against us, minimum. We can't have a perfect pocket every passing play. We're not going to have perfect blocking scheme every time. And plus, there are going to be times where the coverage is going to be excellent, and all you can do is run. But if the man's not running anywhere, and he can't extend a play, and he can't get out of harm's way, we're in trouble. It is what it is, bro. If you're going to be a pocket passer, you got to get rid of the football. You can't hold the football like that. You got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of the football, dog. Okay, but we'll see. I'm not saying AOC's going anywhere. He's a second-year player. He's under a rookie contract. We drafted him. We keep him. But we bring in somebody else. We bring in some competition. Maybe we need to have a dual quarterback situation. Okay? Maybe we need to do like the Saints do, and bring in a quarterback that can actually run some different plays, run some ride and decide plays, and have somebody who can actually run the football like they do with Taysom Hill. Maybe we need to do that. But when you got good quarterbacks, you got 6 or 7 quarterbacks right now in this draft. All of them can run. All of them will run. There's not one quarterback that's in that top 7 or 8 quarterback tier that can't run. We know Caleb can run. Penix can run. Nix can run. May can run. Jalen Daniels can run his ass off. Okay? Rattler can run. Even J.J. McCarthy can run. Draft a quarterback, bro. That's it. Let AOC go into camp as the starter, and let's see if somebody takes his job. If he doesn't, cool. Let him be the quarterback. But let's have somebody that's back there ready to come in. If he struggles, we got somebody to put in there. Maurice Ross, man, we just need to keep drafting quarterbacks. Make them work for starting position. Have one of these 1 and 2 quarterbacks. I want the original DC back. Because it wasn't wrong what Joshua McDummy did. Yeah, like I said before, even Derek Carr run. He ain't gonna run all the time, but he'll run. I've seen him run for many a first downs. When he runs, he always sticks the ball out and shit. Like, we need somebody that can extend a drive, bro. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't help that we got a bad play caller in Bo Hardegree. How many 3rd and 1s do you pass the football on, bro? Like, Come on, man. It's 3rd and 1. Run the football. And then when you do run, you don't run from a shotgun formation and do a draw play. That's just not understanding football. Okay. That's just asinine. Okay. Lafayette, Seahawks fleeced the donkeys. They did. What's that got to do with us? Jared Stidham's going to try to light us up. I'm telling you that shit now. You think he's going to take it easy on us? Oh, he's definitely not. He's definitely not. Maurice Ross, we don't have time to rebuild with Harbaugh. Time is now. Players are hyped up. Happy with AP. How hard is that? It's not hard. But like I said, man, if you can afford it, what would you do? What would you do? Mark Davis went from being a owner of a football team that was the 30th most valuable team in the National Football League in Oakland, and in 4 years, he has the 8th most valuable team in football. Come on, man. That dude jumped up 22 slots. He jumped over 22 teams in revenue. That dude is worth about $4 billion now. He can afford whatever he wants. He can afford it now. He can afford to fuck up. He can. Can we afford him fucking up? No, we can't. We're not MD, bro. We're not MD. I can't afford him to make a mistake. I can't afford him listening to everybody else. Mark Davis is going to have to look in the mirror and man up and make a decision that's best for his team that his father left him. That's personal. I hope he's taking it personal, bro. You need to take it personal. All right? We'll find out. Okay. Joe Davenport, Harbaugh to the Raiders. Get on board, nation. Like I said, you guys, there's people out there that really want Harbaugh. Like I said before, it ain't that I don't want Harbaugh. I just don't want him over Antonio. If I can't have Antonio, give me Harbaugh. That's it. There is no other coaches. Okay? It's AP, Harbaugh for me. That's it. Now, let's not act like Jim Harbaugh might stay with Michigan, because if he wins the national championship, how hard is it going to be for him to walk away from those kids that just won him a national championship? Plus, they're offering him a shit ton of money. They're going to offer him, if he wins the championship, man, the Michigan boosters are going to offer him way more than $12.5 a year. He might get 16, 17 mil. Mark Davis ain't paying him that. Jim Harbaugh is going to take a pay cut. He comes to the Raiders, unless Mark Davis just wants to say, hey, man, I don't want Harbaugh. I'm going to give him 20 or give him 18 or 17. Mark Davis got to make his mind up, though. It's all on Mark. I just hope Mark understands, man. You listened to these guys last time. Your advisors. I know what Tom Brady's telling him. What do you think Mr. Former National Championship quarterback Tom Brady is saying about Big Blue? Michigan. Okay? There's only one guy who is in the annals of one of the greatest players to ever play for Michigan that is talking about Antonio Pierce, and that is Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson's gold blue. Charles Woodson's a Heisman Trophy winner. There's only been 3 players in Michigan ever win a Heisman. 2 of them played for the Raiders. Desmond Howard, Charles Woodson. But Charles Woodson said AP's the coach. He's not playing the go blue game. He's not doing that. this cigar's going hard now. He going hard. I love it. Tip your bartender, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna read you guys as donos. Okay, don't go nowhere. Okay. Matter of fact, let me find y'all right quick. All right, that was Ant. Let me find y'all. Let me read y'all. Read the donos real quick, you guys. Larry Ramirez with the 1999 dono. My boy LR2, man, in the building. Okay, what up, Shaq? Salute, hey man. What's up? What's up, LR2? LR2, man, we're in flux right now, bro. Like, we can legitimately get ourselves back in contention. It's gonna really be, you know what, man? I'm looking forward to a lot of you younger fans, and when I say younger, I don't say it with disrespect. I say it with just me trying to keep you guys on the right path. I can't wait till when we become how we used to be. My boy Larry Ramirez, a lot of y'all on here, you 1 ringer, 2 ringer, 3 ringers, when the Raiders were always in contention, bro. Like, what we seeing now and us hoping that we're going to be competitive is not Christy Hurds and everyone else. We've always been, us being competitive wasn't even something we thought about. It was where we went in the bowl, bro. It wasn't, are we making the playoffs? What? Man, are we winning the Super Bowl? We knew we were making the playoffs. We knew we were going 12-4. We knew we were going 13-3. We knew we were going 11-5. We were 10-win seasons where that was guaranteed, bro. I can't wait for us to get back like that, where you guys are used to seeing your team be in the hunt from the beginning of the season all the way to the end. Not, oh, in the beginning and then by the middle, we're struggling. Nah, all the way through, bro. Playoffs, all that. Division titles, all of that. Okay? Can't wait. All right? Who else gave me a dono? Raider Aaron in the house with the 199, man. Should we go after Justin Fields or trade for him? It all depends. We could legitimately afford Justin Fields. Justin Fields has not gotten his big deal yet. And Champ Kelly came out of the Bears organization. And Justin Fields is a player that I've watched a lot. And the thing about him is that he has a lot of the intangibles, but he's injury prone, bro. He gets hurt. He gets hurt, bro. That's the knock on him with the Bears. The knock on him with the Bears is he gets hurt a lot. He's hurt quite often. And he has that syndrome of a mobile quarterback who has not learned that, dude, you have to protect yourself out there, man. That extra 2 or 3 yards isn't worth it. Get your ass out of bounds, bro. You know, and he's been putting himself on the line. The last game he had where he ran for that, what was it, 40-yard touchdown or whatever he ran for? That dude laid out for that to get that tug. He got hit. And he reached out and got hit the pylon, but he got hit, bro. People in our division, it's not the NFC North. Them dudes are gonna, Derwin James and them cats gonna try to knock his block off. But hey, he could come in too. It don't matter to me. As long as you coming in here, man, and you the man. If you the man, you the man, bro. Ain't no more protecting players from themselves, bro. Get out here and play some football. Okay. Go back and read you guys' questions, man. Got the donos out the way. Let's see, man. See where we're at. Scrolling back. Yeah, go back here. Lil Pee-wee, what's going on? Got a Chiefs Kingdom member on here. We got Chiefs Kingdom members on here. Like, if you guys didn't know, man, Chiefs Kingdom lives on this channel, bro. Trust me. Unfiltered fam, excuse me. Yo, Shaq, what are you guys gonna do at the head coaching position? Hey, man, shit, man, I can't call it, bro. I'm really not sure. Like I said before, if it isn't AP and and Harbaugh, then we made a mistake. If we keep AP, we don't have to rebuild. If we get Harbaugh, we're rebuilding. That's it. Harbaugh's going to build the team in his image. He did it in Frisco. He did it with Michigan. Go back and look for you guys that really want Harbaugh. You would do yourselves a favor and go back and look at his record when he took over those teams. When he took over the 49ers, first 2 years, what happened? When he took over Michigan, first 2 years, what happened? That's the key. He's not going to come in here and then we're going to be in the Super Bowl the next year. He's going to bring in his people. Why wouldn't you? If you know, think about the jobs you've had and new management came in. They always implemented their own shit. Why do you think they're there? They're not there just to keep doing what the old manager did. He's going to come and he's going to flip the script. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Maurice Ross, man, we don't have time to rebuild. I agree. Gerald, Harbaugh to the Raiders. Okay? Saw that. Make sure you guys are picking up the merch, man. Make sure you're tipping your bartender. Lafayette. He played for the Bears and the Colts. Captain Comeback. Yep, he was Captain Comeback, bro. When Harbaugh was a guy who I liked when he was a quarterback. I didn't want him to be on my quarter because he wasn't a big guy. But he Captain Comeback, bro. He used to be out there slinging it, bro. He also played for the Chargers, bro. He played for the Ravens. He played for the Chargers. He played for the Bears. He played for the Colts. And who else did he play for? Who else did Harbaugh play for? I think that's it. I think Harbaugh played for 4 teams. Colts, Bears, Chargers, Ravens. And he might have played for one more team. He might have played for the Seahawks or somebody, if I'm mistaken. Okay. All right. Dominic, what y'all think if we hire Harbaugh? Will it be a rebuild? Yeah, it will be. Sam Tanker, what's going on, Sam? Lil Pee Wee, O'Shaq. How did you know that Jimmy G was coming to Las Vegas? Are you a psychic? Well, man, one thing I'll say, Lil Pee Wee, is that I'm a huge believer in God. A lot of y'all might not be. It's not my job to tell you what to believe in, but I'm a big believer in God. Okay, I'm religious. I'm a religious person, but I also know what being religious also has to do with what knowing who I am and what I am and what God made me. And one thing about me, man, is that I have a strong belief in what I say. I have a strong belief in how I'm feeling about stuff. I'm really in tune with that. And I'm good at being able to pick things up and feel about it. And how I feel about it, it happens. That's just how it is. I just knew Jimmy G was going to be the quarterback, bro. Okay? And I said it a week before he signed, bro. Okay? I knew he was going to, I don't know how I knew, but it don't matter how I know. Take a look at all the stuff that I'm right about. It just comes from me believing how I feel about something. I'm really in tune with how I feel about stuff. And if I believe it, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it out loud. I'm going to say it ad nauseum. I'm going to get on here and I'm going to preach it. And it happens. Okay? And when everybody was telling me I was a fool, like a lot of y'all, put a 1 in the chat. If you know what I'm saying is true, man. How so many Raider fans came over here and told me that Tom Brady was a slam dunk and he's guaranteed to happen. And I said, Tom Brady will never play for the Raiders. And it got very nasty over here, bro. It got very nasty over here. But guess what? I stuck to my guns. I said, I don't care what you guys saying. He's not going to be the quarterback. Well, what about Aaron Rodgers? No. I said, no, he's not going to be the quarterback. I just said, no. And then it got to the point, Pee Wee, where everybody was telling me that I was a Kardashian because I just wanted Derek Carr. And I'm like, nah, that ain't it. It's just because I know it's not going to be them. And when I started hearing about Jimmy Garoppolo, I said, he's going to be, watch. Not that I wanted him, but I knew. Because it made sense to me. Why would a bunch of patriots come in and do what Raider Nation wants? It just comes from common sense. Me being smart, me being understanding who I'm dealing with. We bring in two guys from an organization that don't have any respect for the organization that they are coming to. Why would they do what's best for us? They're going to do what's best for them. Who was the, what about Jacoby Brissett? I said, nah, Jacoby Brissett, who I would have rather had, wasn't even beloved by Josh McDaniels. Knowing my enemy, knowing the Patriots, knowing how they operate, knowing Josh McDaniels, knowing what I saw when he was with the Denver before. He came in and did the exact same thing. He came into Denver, dismantled the entire team. Kyle Orton was the starter, got rid of him, drafted Tebow, got rid of Brandon Marshall, got rid of all these dudes, decimated the team, got fired, went back to the Patriots. He gonna come over here, what's he gonna do? Same shit. He's gonna pick the guy he wants to pick. So that's how I knew. And I said it a week before. And everybody thought I was stupid until you got the press conference with Jimmy G. Okay? That's how I did it. Alexis Rascon said, what up, Shaq, man? It's like having 3 rings and being a Super Bowl champion. Was it light? It's the best way I could say it. It's a relief. It's a relief. That's the best way I can say it. Because when we have been what we've been the past 30 years, which has been a shell of ourselves, I can always say it ain't me. I know what it is and what it isn't. When you do something one time, it's luck. When you do something twice, maybe you got some shit. When you do something 3 times, it's a fact. Okay? And I know for a fact the Raiders are going to win another Super Bowl. And it's a relief that we have not won, and I've been able to say, well, at least I know what it is. Okay? If you go to Baskin Robbins and you order a banana split, and they bring you a double scoop ice cream cone, you're gonna know that it's not a banana split because you've had it before and you know what a banana split is. But somebody from let's say somebody from the Amazon jungle who's never seen a banana split in their life, and you give them an ice cream cone and you call it a banana split, they're gonna think it's a banana split because they don't know no better. That's the way I feel. I know what it is. Don't put a Diet Coke in front of me and tell me it's orange juice. Dude, you can't pull no wool over my eyes, bro. I know what it is. But people who don't know what it is will say, well, it's almost that. It's close. It's ice cream. Doesn't banana splits have ice cream, Shaq? Yeah. It's the same. It's almost. No, it ain't, bro. Banana split is a split banana with ice cream and the fixings on it, bro. Well, this is banana ice cream. There's banana in the ice cream. What I'm saying? It's banana in the ice cream, though. It's almost the same. It's close enough. No, it ain't. Because if you had a real banana split, you wouldn't even be considering banana flavored ice cream on an ice cream cone to be close to a banana fucking split. Whether you put almonds on a damn ice cream cone, whether you put maraschino cherries on it, it don't matter. Don't try to serve me a steak telling me it's steak and lobster, and you bring me a chicken fried steak on the side. It's all beef. Nah, dog. It ain't a damn sirloin, homie. Don't try to sell me something that what it is you're trying to sell me, in other words. So that's how it feels. It feels I'm relieved. So when all these channels start talking shit and all the media starts talking shit and all these fans start telling me I don't know what I'm talking about, all I do is just, how many rings do I got? Okay. How many rings you got? Oh, them rings are old. Okay, bro. You've never been a champion in your life, so you don't know how it feels to understand what a Raider championship team is. Okay, you don't know what a Raider championship coach looks like. You don't know what a championship running back looks like, a championship quarterback looks like, a championship defense looks like. You don't know what none of that is. And since you don't know it, you want to make yourself know it. So I feel relieved that I'm not sheep, bro. I'm a wolf. You're not hunting me, I'm hunting you. I'm the predator. You're the prey. Not you personally, but I'm just saying, don't come over me telling me it's raining when you're pissing on my leg, bro. First of all, you even whip your shit out, I'm already knocking out all your molars. Okay? Well, Shaq, how do you know he was going to pee on your leg? He might have peed over in the bush. You don't know what he was going to do. Hey, man, you whipped your shit out, dog. Time for me to not, to rock your snot box. So that's what it is, bro. I'm just relieved. I'm relieved I'm a three-ringer, bro. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. You don't get to tell me Josh McDaniels is going to win me a Super Bowl when I know he's not. You don't get to tell me that Jimmy Garoppolo, has all these accolades, and I should ride with it. It's not going to work. Sam Tanker. Harbaugh was lighting it up back in the days when he played for the Colts, man. He killed the Chargers in Kansas City '95 playoffs and almost beat the Steelers. He was a guy who didn't have all the abilities, but he was out there balling, bro. There was a time when Harbaugh was a problem. He was never the best quarterback in the league. Oh, that '95 season, he won Comeback Player of the Year too, Sam Tanker. Do you guys know that Jim Harbaugh won NFL Comeback Player of the Year? Did you guys know that? I did. That dude won Comeback Player of the Year as a player. Play with Jim Harbaugh if you want to, bro. Play with him if you want. Okay. Once again, man, appreciate Ant King with the $5 dono. Brother Tito. Yep, we're playing Jimmy, $28 million. Go figure. And don't forget about Chandler Jones getting his 17, bro. We can afford to keep everybody. Okay? We can afford to keep everybody. With Jimmy G, like I was trying to tell all these Raider fans who was telling me we're saving money by getting rid of DC. No, we're not. DC's contract was $40 million. He was getting paid 30 or 28 or something like that, and his contract was only for 7 going into his second year, which is why we were able to only get a $6 million cap hit, because we didn't owe him any money. Jimmy Garoppolo, $28 million this past season. He played 8 games, and he's on the books for another 28. So we'll have to buy him out of his deal, which is a $28 million. Pay him, tell him to hit the road, and that $28 million cap hit will be on our books, but it'll wind up being, even. It'll be even. We'll be even, but we still got to write a $28 million check for him to leave. And if I was Mark Davis, I would get tired of I'm paying for you guys' mistakes. I'm paying. Well, it's his mistake because he put Josh and Dave in charge, so it's his mistake. But ultimately, why do I got to keep writing $28 million checks? I got to write an $85 million check. I got to write a $28 million check for people to leave, bro. It's crazy, man. I wouldn't want to do it. Okay? Maurice, man. Like Mr. Shaq, how does it feel? It's real damn good. We got 3. Gonna get another one for all the true Raider Nation. For our pinky finger. Hey, man, for us. But a lot of you guys are going to get that first one. But I'm letting you know, out of all the rings, the next one will be the best one. Okay? The next one we get will be the best one because of the 40 years of bullshit we went through. Okay? Raiders won their first Super Bowl in their 16th year of existence. 1960, 1976, 16 years. Okay? We won our next Super Bowl in year 19. We won our next Super Bowl in year 23. So in the first 23 years of existence, we won 3 rings. As a fan of this team, I became a fan in 74. By the time I was a fan 10 years, I had 3 rings, bro. That's a good percentage. That means at least 33%, a little bit, maybe a little bit less than 33% of the time I was a champion. Okay? And the other years that I wasn't a champion, I came in second. I came in second, the other times, or third. But I was never last. I lost to Miami, I lost to the Steelers all those other times, and I won. What else is there? I either lost to Miami one time, Steelers I lost 4 times, but I beat the Steelers once. And then the other times, like I said, I was a champion. But ever since then, nothing. But I was in the running every year. Okay? Every year. From the time we won a Super Bowl in 84 all the way up till when we came back, I say maybe about 94, 93, we were in the run. We were in the running, bro. Even when we lost to Buffalo in 91, we lost to Buffalo, was it 53? Was it 51-3, Rick Lavelle? When we lost to Buffalo 51-3? We should have won that. We should have won that. We lost to Buffalo. Buffalo goes and they lose to the Giants in the Super Bowl. We should have won that. That was 91. But Al Davis, he didn't want Marcus Allen to be on the team. That cost us 2 Super Bowls right there. Marcus Allen shit, that cost us 2 Super Bowls. But Al said, yeah, I blew that. I made a mistake. Okay. Maurice Ross said finger. That's right. Raider Syndicate. Hey, Shaq, is there a possibility that Snare to keep AP for CK and GM? Can't believe we're saying that, but sign RW for quarterback next year. Minimum. Jaden Daniels is back up. With your thoughts, bro? Everything you guys are saying is a possibility, but we got to make the right decision, bro. We got to make the right decision for once. We can't keep, making a wrong decision. If we make the right decision, man, we'll be right back in the hunt next year. But if we make the wrong decision, be looking at 2027, 2028, bro. That's what it is. Can't keep making the same mistake, expecting a different result. That's insanity, bro. Make the right decisions. How hard is it to mess this up? Mark Davis can't mess this up. If he signs AP, he did what the players wanted. If he signs Jim Harbaugh, he got the hottest coach that's out there. He can't mess this up, bro. But if he decides to do something that's not those two, he blew it. Rick Lavelle. It's kind of like Jordan's in the Raiders colors. Gratitude 11s, Jordan 14s, and Jordan 1s, reverse pandas. Those are tight. You know I'm a sneakerhead. You know that, bro. You know that, man. Okay. Gratitude 11s are cool. My wife and my son got Gratitude 11s, but I got the original Concord 11s, bro, with the 45 on the back. Unworn in my closet, bro. So it's like when it came time for me, do I want to spend $230 on a pair of Gratitude 11s when I have the Concord 11s? Hey man, I had to make a decision. I decided to get the Kobe's instead. But you're right, bro. You're right. Those colors, all those shoes you name, all go with the Raider gear, and they all go with the unfiltered gear too. The Unfiltered Nation gear go with all of that. Okay. Hey Rick, I don't know if you've seen my my gift of Kobe's that I just got for Christmas, bro. Sick, all black. Got the snake print on the front. Psh, nasty, bro. Nasty. Raider Syndicate. Also signed Bieniemy as OC. Give him full control of the offense. Thoughts? Eric Bieniemy is a very good offensive coordinator, but the problem with Eric Bieniemy is that he's kind of a dictator. Eric Bieniemy's kind of a dictator. And he kind of wears his welcome out. He wore his welcome out with the Chiefs. And if you didn't see him yelling and screaming on the sidelines this season against when he was with the Commanders, You might want to go take a look at that. He's a very demonstrative cat. When you got a guy like AP that is a players coach, that identifies as a coach that's there to support the players, and then you got somebody do what I say, not what I do type dude. Even though Bieniemy was I remember when he was with the Jets, running back for the Jets. I don't know, bro. If he comes in, he's gonna have to soften his shit. He can't come in there doing all that crazy shit. That ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Okay, he's got to come in and be more nurturing. Our team operates from nurture. It don't operate from bossy shit. That's why Gruden never really got nothing done, because Gruden was too busy running around trying to be a tyrant. It's like, dude, come on, dog. You're champion. You know, these younger guys are not here to be yelled at, dog. They're not built like that. You're not gonna come over here and yell at these guys, man, and scream at them, and throw the tablet at them and all that shit. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, bro. So if he comes over here, man, he's gonna have to tone his shit down. Okay. JD, man, salute JD. Lil Pee Wee. We'll give you guys Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce for Max Crosby and Josh Jacobs. Hell no. Why would I want Travis Kelce when he's talking about possibly retiring, bro? I'm good. I don't need Travis Kelce, bro. Travis Kelce and Mahomes aren't going to come over it. You put Patrick Mahomes on our team and you put Travis Kelce on our team, we're still not winning the Super Bowl. It's not because they're not great players. It's that they're not Raiders. I would be willing to say Kelce's more of a Raider than Mahomes. Kelce probably has it in him. He probably has that DNA. But Mahomes is not a Raider. Mahomes is a guy who has to have everything his way. He's a spoiled brat. He's a spoiled brat who actually has hardware. He's a guy who's had everything his way, and he's been on the top of the mountain. He's not going to come over. He's not going to do well. Come over here and have to struggle with us. He can't. He ain't gonna be able to. He can't come over here and be with us, dog. He needs to stay right there in that ketchup and mustard colored uniform. He needs to stay right over there, dog. He can't come over here. He would be on suicide watch if he came over here and had to deal with what our quarterbacks deal with. Look at how he was yelling at y'all. When he was losing to the Raiders, what was he doing? He was acting a fool, bro. I'm like, dude, you're on the whole Chiefs, bro. You're the defending champions. He couldn't deal with that. Can't come over here and deal with us. No way. Okay. Rick Lavelle, Unfiltered Nation. Gonna order some more stuff. Hey, Rick, get it. Get it, Rick. I'm telling you, I just picked up some pieces. I wear my own shit. Okay. The reason why I'm not wearing my shit while I'm smoking this cigar is because I don't want my shit all smelling like a cigar all the damn time. I want my shit to stay nice. So I put on my smoke gear. I come outside. Beautiful West Side, chilling on my patio, smoke a stick with you guys, chop it up. But the gear is tight. I'm waiting for my stuff to come. Wait till you guys see me in my shit that I ordered. Okay? Because I got shit that y'all don't got yet. Wait, I'm debuting shit. I got custom shit. Okay? So yeah, I order my own stuff. My wife's like, you order just as much stuff as they do. I said, yeah, shit. I want to look good too. Christy, can't wait, Shaq. Got my notifications. I just wanted to make sure, Christy. That's why I sent you your tracking number. You know, UPS is going to be coming to you. Okay, I just want to make sure you got it. Brother Cheeto, what can you do? He will say. Facts. Okay, Maurice Ross said nope. Said both of them would rather be Tay-Tay tour than be with us. Hey, dude, I'd rather be on the Tay-Tay tour than be with us, dog. And I'm a Raider. Think I want to sit here and struggle all the damn time and shit? Come on, dog. I need some relief too. Dog, I've been sitting here 40 years, bro. That's a long ass time. If I didn't have my 3 rings, bro, it'd be hard, bro. It'd be hard to be waiting this long. Just imagine you guys that haven't had a ring, and it's 2059, and you don't have a ring. Then you know, shit. Is that even 40? Yeah, maybe by the time then you waiting 2049 and shit. You wait another 20 years, 25 years not winning, then you'll be Shaq. Okay, but guess what? I'll still be like, I'll be an old motherfucker, but I'll be like, one, two, three. Oh yeah, okay. Just need to remind my old ass that I'm not a total loser. Them rings come in handy, bro. Trust me. They come in handy, bro. Especially when you're talking to, like I said, most of my friends are fans of other teams, and I got to hear a lot of Raider grief, and I got to hear a lot of shit talking. I can always say, dog, you're not talking to somebody who ain't won. Oh, it's been at Shaq, but how long's it been, though? When was the last time? When was the last time you guys won a playoff game? When was the last? Motherfucker, I got 3 rings in my watch, bro. I don't care about what you're talking about. I'm good. I can go to my maker, look my maker in the face and say, hey, thank you for giving me 3, bro. I should have 6. The Raiders should have 6 rings. Okay. You want me to break them down? You want me to break them down? I just said we should have won 2, but Al Davis didn't want Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson. How the hell do you not want Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson in your backfield with Jim Plunkett, bro? How do you not want that? 3 Heisman Trophy winners in the backfield at one time, and then the next year after that, we drafted Tim Brown, bro. We would have had 4 Heisman trophies on offense. Tim, Bo, if Bo didn't get hurt, Marcus, Plunkett would have played a couple more years. I would have won a ring there. Okay, I would have won 2 there. I would have won. I would have beat. Because we didn't have Plunkett at the time when we lost to the Buffalo 51-3. We would have beat them. We would have beat the Giants. Okay. All right. So that's 3 right there. That's 6. All right. I would have had 6 rings, bro. Easy. Because Al made one critical mistake. He didn't play Marcus Allen for 5 years. That cost me 3 rings. That's 3 rings right there. We still would have lost the 2002 Super Bowl because we had Rich Gannon. As much as you guys love him, we still would have lost that. Okay? But we wouldn't. But the Tuck Rule game, we should have won that. So I might have had 7. But we definitely were losing 2002. We definitely were losing that. Rick Lavelle said, Shaq, he said Michael Penix Jr., Raider front office, love that guy. Come on, dude. That's Black Stabler, bro. Penix is Black Stabler. That's Black Stabler, bro. I'm sitting there watching the dude. Man, that cat. I mean, it was like the first play of the game when he threw that damn go route. I'm like, damn. If that ain't Raider football, I don't know what is, bro. I'm like, Penix just. And then when he played against Caleb, he outplayed Caleb. And I'm SC. He outplayed Caleb, dog. When we played Washington, he outplayed Caleb. Hi, son. How you doing? Son checking on his dad. Okay. The Dom Samuel, brother, and everyone in the chat. Salute to all y'all, man. It's always salute. It's up. It's up for the Raiders, bro. I mean, even if we get Harbaugh, I'm still going. I've never rooted against anybody that ever coached for my team or played for my team. I don't do that, dog. But everybody can be critiqued over here. Let's not think that nobody is above a critique. Everybody is. I've earned it. I can critique every person that plays on this team. Okay. Chris, I hope he goes to Chicago. Me too. Because if he goes to the Chargers, it's a problem. It's a problem. It makes sense for him to go to the Chargers. It makes sense. Chargers don't have nothing. They don't have no GM. They don't have no coach. You were just over there at SoFi. He could walk in there and tell Dean Spanos, the owner of the damn Chargers, give me the team, I could turn it around. And he has all the credibility in the world. Spanos paid him as a coach. Spanos paid him as a quarterback. There's no GM. I don't have a boss. I could either bring in a GM or take on GM responsibilities, or have a GM and I still do player personnel. I got a franchise quarterback that's 25, 26 years old. I got a defense that's formidable. Ooh. Come on, man. I don't need Harbaugh in the AFC West, bro, if he's not going to be my coach. Take his ass to the Bears. Why do I think the Bears is a good organization for him? Because he has the first pick of the draft, and he'll have no pressure on him at all. If Harbaugh goes to the Bears and he drafts Caleb Williams, he has 3 years to get his shit together. Plus, Michigan and Illinois are right next to each other, bro. That's like me going to LAX, getting on a plane, flying to Vegas. When I flew to Vegas to go to the Patriots game, bro, wheels up to wheels down. Wheels up LAX, wheels down at Harry Reid. 41 minutes. I was on the tarmac waiting for these motherfuckers to get me in position for the plane to take off longer than I was in the air. 41 minutes from the time we took off the ground and the tarmac at LAX to the time we touched down was 41 minutes, bro. Not even an hour to fly there. Man, Ann Arbor to Chicago is about the same, maybe a little bit further. Maybe an hour and 10 minutes at the most. Makes sense. Go to the Bears, dog. Don't let the Chargers keep being sorry, bro. Don't bring your ass this way. CCCR, Bo Hart agreed with the McDaniels offense, choosing not to call Renfrow's number, play calling. That's why the production's gone down. Gruden is the only coach that knows how to use Renfrow. I'm willing to, I saw Rich Bisaccia using him pretty good too. I saw Richie B using him pretty good. Remember the game against the Chargers, which was Justin Herbert's second worst loss to the Raiders. Remember when the last game of the season, all we had to do was tie with the Chargers, and we both would have made the playoffs. But they decided that they wanted to knock us out. The catch before that drive, Renfrow made the first down catch. Renfrow made a first down catch, a third and Renfrow in that position in the first place. Then we had 3 downs, and then on third down, Josh Jacobs ran for 10 yards, put us in field goal range. Bisaccia, who's a special teams coach, said, Daniel, get out there and let's knock these cats off. Ka-koop. Remember Justin Herbert's on the sidelines? Remember he was saying, I would do anything to win this game. I was crying and laughing. I'd do anything to win this game. Hey, dog. He still hasn't won a playoff game. You guys know that? You guys know that Justin Herbert still has not won a playoff game yet? And neither has Khalil Mack. Just trying to let you guys know. God. EB for HC, Christy Hurd. I don't want Eric Bieniemy as my head coach. I just told you what's wrong with him. Rick LaVelle, I agree. Gruden was only coach Renfrow. Okay? And Rich Bisaccia. Come on, dog. You know Rick LaVelle knows what I know. Rick LaVelle's a real one. Unknown Raider guy. Kylan, what's going on, big dog? JJ's hand out my favorite player. His relationship with his pops really resonates with me. He's sad to see him go. Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs is somebody who got it out. Who really, when you talk about somebody who got it out of the mud, he got it out of the mud, bro. You know, sleeping in a car with his siblings and his parents because they were homeless in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where it's freezing in there. That dude sleeping in his car with his siblings to being where he is now. That's a story, bro. That's a Hollywood script. That's Hollywood script worthy. Maurice Ross need a fresh quarterback. I agree, Maurice Ross. Brother Tito, salute to the nation in KC. Yes, sir. Kylan, if you walk around with Raider shit on in Colorado, people, you look like you're the devil. Well, we are, bro. We are. We are, bro. You getting along with everybody, man. You ain't being yourself. Somebody gotta like. Somebody gotta dislike you. Trust me, bro. I remember walking around the Bay Area where I'm from. If you were in Oakland with a Raider jersey on, everybody was looking at you snickering and shit. Remember when we was 2-14? Yeah, you had to be gangster to wear your shit then. I was walking around with my shit. Raider fan, huh? Been a long time. I said, motherfucker, do you know me? Don't start talking football with me. You don't know me, dog. You better go somewhere. Like the video, you know what it is. Okay. Maurice Ross, they did, and I'm representing the Raider Nation. You know what it is. Larry Ramirez, thank you again, LR2, man. You always got your boys back, bro. And man, I hope the family's doing well, dog. Okay. I appreciate that picture you sending your granddaughter wearing the merch, man. My boy LR2 had his granddaughter in the merch. Sent me a picture, bro. I love it, man. I love it. If any of you guys got the merch, put it on and send it to me, man. Send a DM. You can send me a DM on Facebook. YouTube don't have a system for that, so send it to me on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. Okay. Aaron Raider, thank you for the $1.99 dono. Anthony King, Adam Gase is still there too. Adam Gase, bro, that's something I don't like. Adam Gase, man, I know that AP has respect for Adam Gase, but Adam Gase was horrible, bro. Remember when Adam Gase was at Miami? Horrible. Remember when Adam Gase was with the Jets? Horrible. But if AP believes in him, there's a reason. He respects him for something. Okay. But I don't want him to be I don't want him to be fucking with our organization. He could be there as a what you call it, as an advisor. Brother T said AP's a diamond in the rough. I agree, little Pee Wee. What if Jim Harbaugh does what Josh did? It's possible. It's possible that AP can do it. I mean, there's nothing that's not possible. But what's likely? What's likely? You only can go by what you know. My father always taught me that. You know, I used to, I'm still the same way. I don't like making mistakes. That's something about me. I hate when I make a mistake. When I make a mistake, I'm very mad and angry. My wife has to remind me, and my father always had to remind me. Wife always tell me, "You're only human. You're only human." But hey, man, I don't want to be the human fucking up. That's the difference. Yeah, I'm a human. I'm not God, I'm not Jesus, I'm not Buddha, I'm not Muhammad, I'm not whatever. I'm not the tree, whatever you believe in. But I don't want to be the human that's making mistakes. I hate making mistakes, bro. I can't stand that shit. My father always told me this. Take this as a public service announcement and a cautionary tale. My father says every time I would get bad about making a mistake, my father would always tell me, you can only operate on the information that you had at the time. If you knew what you knew that now, would you do it? Hell no. Did you know it? No. You only operate on the information that you had at that time. You either could be right or wrong. You didn't have all the information, so you chose something that didn't work. So if Josh McDaniels comes, if Harbaugh was to come over and do Josh McDaniels, I don't have all the information. Number one, I don't know if he's the coach. Number two, do I know if Mark Davis is picking him? And number three, I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what he's going to do. I know what AP's going to do. AP's going to be a Raider. He's going to keep these guys on task, and he's going to bring in the people that he needs to bring in. He's not going to worry about what everybody thinks. He's going to do what's best for the Raiders. I need that right now. I need somebody that's going to do what's best for me. I'm going to be selfish. I tell all you Raider fans out there, you need to be selfish. Think about yourself. Think about what you go through as a fan. Think about what happens when you walk out after a loss wearing your shit, if you even wear it. The ridicule, the laughing, the disrespect, all of that. Think about yourself, bro. I'm thinking about myself. I've been here 40 years, bro. sitting on couches, sitting in 3 different stadiums. I've had probably in my lifetime, I probably had at least 25 quarterbacks. For you, 9 years is long enough with Derek Carr. I'm like, you motherfuckers, man, I've had 25 to 30 quarterbacks in 50 fucking years. And 2 of them got me something, and the rest of them didn't do shit. You ain't suffered. You crying like a little baby. You ain't suffered. You don't want me to start going on my quarterback rant and start naming people that you never seen. I was struggling for a long time with quarterbacks and coaches. Okay, so I'm gonna be selfish. I want what's best for me, and that's Antonio Pierce. That's who I need to have as a coach. Give me some peace of mind as a fan for once. Tito says it's been way too long since we won a Super Bowl. Brother Tito, he's a 3-ringer. He could tell you. Let's not act like that. Those 3 Super Bowls have been great enough for us to forget we haven't won a Super Bowl in 40 years. We haven't won a playoff game in 21. We haven't won a playoff game in 21 years. And you guys are talking about 9 years? I'm like, y'all, we ain't the same, though. All right, Maurice is back at the crib. Go ahead, Maurice. Back in Cali. Ain't nothing like Cali, man. Julio Barrera, salute OG, Lil Pee Wee. Do you think Jim Harbaugh would turn on the Raiders into the 49ers if he comes to Las Vegas? I believe that he's the coach. The Raiders are gonna look good eventually. He's done it with every team he's played for. I mean, he's coached. He's done it with every team he's coached. But the thing about Harbaugh, let's not act like Harbaugh's won anything, because he hasn't. Harbaugh hasn't won anything. Here's his chance. Reese Ross, the difference between Harbaugh and McDaniels is that Harbaugh ain't stupid. That's true. Reese Ross, he's a Raider, and he is a Raider. Jim Harbaugh's a Raider, bro. Hired by Al Davis. You don't get more Raider than that. If Al Davis calls you into his office and offers you a job and you take it, how much more Raider do you need to be, bro? That's what it is. Harbaugh had never played for the Raiders, but Al Davis respected his grit. He respected Captain Comeback. Come over here and help my quarterbacks. Okay? Chris Leonard, what's up, CL? What's up, Shaq, man? I'm going to miss Renfrow, man. He wanted to do his ball out, play balls out, go to New Orleans, ball with Carr. People don't want to hear that. Hey, dude, not everybody wants what's best for you, bro. Some people, if you're not with them, they don't want you to do good, bro. Look at it like this, Chris. All of us have exes. Have ex something. Ex-girl, ex-husband, ex-boss, ex this, ex that. Everybody has an ex. But how many of you guys have ever wanted the best for your ex? That's the key. I've always wished my exes good luck and hope things work out and wanted the best for them. I just knew that it ain't gonna be me. I'm still friends with some of my exes. They call me up for advice in regards to their relationships. Okay, I got a couple that I'm still real cool with that my wife know about. That they'll talk to me about their relationships. What do you think I should do in this? What do you think? I just tell them the same shit. I give them my advice and I tell them, don't fuck up like you fucked up with me. They laugh. I want the best for you, but if you try to pull that shit you pulled with me, that attitude and this and that, and not trying to be, Billie Jean badass and shit, that motherfucker gonna leave your ass. Or he gonna cheat on your ass. Or this or that. Sometimes they listen, sometimes they didn't. But I wanted the best for him. I want what's best for Renfrow. I want what's best for Josh Jacobs. Just because they leave, I'm not going to turn on them like y'all did. Y'all turned on Derek Carr. He's gone. You wanted him gone. Then you still want him to suffer. Like you guys, a lot of y'all are just evil. You evil motherfuckers. You don't want him. Let that man be happy somewhere. What's wrong with that? But nope, you can't do that. You just want him to suffer. And you know what? That has a lot to do with your karma and why your shit's fucked up. It's why your life is the way it is. I always wanted DC to do well, just not better than me. That's the key. Just not better than me. But you could do better than do well. Don't do better than me though. But do better. I ain't over here hoping you do bad. You ain't playing me, are you? As long as you ain't playing me. When your ass come back and play me, shit. I don't know how many actual cleats are on the bottom of a cleat, Rick Lavelle, but every cleat that's on the bottom of a pair of cleats, I want it in your teeth. But everybody else, man, hey man, good luck, dog. Hope it works out. And mean it. So hey man, Hunter Renfrow leaves, man. He ain't leaving me with no bad taste in my mouth, man. He did what he could do. Lil Pee Wee, I wasn't here. Did you want CeeDee Lamb over Henry Ruggs? Hell yeah. Christy was here. Christy, I know a lot of y'all might have been here, but Christy was here on draft night. Man, that whole first round, bro, I kept saying CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb. Denver drafted, I said CeeDee Lamb, okay? Or Jerry Jeudy. All right? Jerry Jeudy was the first receiver taken in the draft. Broncos drafted Jerry Jeudy. We drafted either right after that. I know Rick Lavelle was here too. Rick Lavelle knows. We either drafted right after the Broncos or a pick or 2 picks after that. I was just hoping they were going to get CeeDee Lamb, bro, because I had been watching him at Oklahoma. I had been watching him catching passes from Kyler Murray, bro. And I was like, man, this dude in our offense would eat. Absolutely eat. When they drafted Jerry Jeudy, I was like, yeah, man, we about to get CeeDee Lamb. We about to get CeeDee. I was saying that shit. Man, I don't know what pick we were. I think we were 13th. It might have been 13th or 14th. When I heard this, bro, Lil Pee Wee, when I heard do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, when I heard that shit and Roger Goodell walked out and the Raiders pick, I was, man, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. And Roger Goodell said, with the 14th pick, or whatever pick number it was, of the draft, the Las Vegas Raiders draft Henry Ruggs, wide receiver, Alabama. I did just like this. I did not talk for 2 picks. I didn't say shit. I was mad as fuck. I was mad, bro. I was mad. Now, when Dallas drafted CeeDee Lamb, I was even more mad. Because I knew all the Cowboy homies was going to fucking rub that shit in. Now, when Ruggs came over and Derek Carr and Ruggs, somebody who can actually throw the ball further than 40 yards down the fucking field, when Ruggs started torching everybody, I was like, okay, I see what Gruden's saying. Okay? Because it was like me seeing Cliff Branch again. I had to actually see that cat do what he was doing. I started buying in. I'm like, okay, Ruggs is killing him. You can't keep up with him. DC could throw the ball far enough. He could catch the shit. When we beat Kansas City during the pandemic in that empty ass Arrowhead Stadium, and Derek Carr threw that fucking 60-yard touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs, and he was by himself, and we won that game, dog. I was like, okay, Gruden knows more football than me. I'm like, yeah, he knew what he was doing. Until Until because what I knew about Ruggs was that Ruggs always, and I like the kid. I hope he's able to get out of prison and come back and start his career over. But what I always knew about Ruggs is that Ruggs always had a problem with driving in cars and driving fast. He had some driving issues when he was at Alabama. He was always one of them type of dudes, bro. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen, obviously, but I just did not have a good feeling about him initially because I'm like, man, why, bro? Like I've already heard some little bit of things out of Tuscaloosa with him having some issues with cars and driving fast and exhibition of speed tickets, and he was getting tickets when he was in high school driving fast. I had heard all about it because the NFL, when they vet you, when you come in and they draft you, they vet you and you find out all these little things. And I was hearing that he had some traffic shit. Did I put two and two together and come up with that scenario? Hell no. That's the last thing I was thinking. But now look at CD Lamb, though. Now look at CD Lamb. Didn't I just see him get a 200-something yard game? I go with my feelings, bro. I go with my gut. I wanted CD Lamb. CD Lamb's living up to what I wanted in the beginning. It is what it is. But everybody knows that. Watch the draft, and it's still on here. Lil Pee Wee, go back in the archive. I got 1,000 videos on here. Go look. Go back and find a draft, find a year, find a draft party, and watch it. Just fast forward to the Raiders. Watch my reaction. I'm sitting on the couch with everybody doing the draft watch party, and when they announce Henry Ruggs, watch me. Okay. BDQ. Difference between Harbaugh and McDaniels is Jim is a proven winner, while McDaniels is simply trash. Can't argue with that. Brother Trife in the house. What's going on, Trife? Lil Pee Wee, I'll be honest with you, Shaq. I want the Raiders to sign Antonio Pierce. He gives us a challenge. Besides, it gets boring sweeping you guys every season. Well, you can't say that. You can't say that no more, Lil Pee Wee. Did you sweep us this year? I'll wait. You already got your wish. You didn't sweep us. You already got your wish, bruh. It's all about Mark Davis, and I think Mark Davis is going to do the right thing. Chris Leonard, hey Shaq, will Najee Harris be available after the year? Bring in that guy. If we lose Jacobs, thoughts? Najee Harris is from the Bay Area. Najee Harris is from Antioch, California, dog. East Bay. Najee Harris is a Raider fan. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know Najee Harris is a Raider fan? He is. I tell all my Steeler homies, hey dog, Najee Harris is a Raider fan. So that'll mean that, man, he played. Najee Harris is a Raider fan, bruh. That's all I'm saying. He's a Raider fan. Haven't you noticed that people that are fans of the Raiders find a way to play for the Raiders? Kind of happens like that, don't it? Najee Harris is a Raider fan for you guys out there, just to let you guys know. Okay. Just stick that to the side. Just move that to the side. That's all I'm gonna say. Chris Leonard. Lil Pee Wee. Well, Shaq, you guys are still paying Chandler Jones and Jimmy G all that in bread? We're not paying. We won't be paying them after Sunday, but they got their money. Yeah, they got their money. What we supposed to do? Yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta pay people, bro. Are you guys still playing Van Der Scanling for all those drop passes? I think you are. Aren't you guys leading the National Football League in drops? I think the Kansas City Chiefs are leading the entire NFL in drop passes. I think you guys got 26 drops, if I'm not mistaken. Everybody that dropped the pass is getting a payroll check. Just saying. Carlos says, if Renfrow leaves, I'll still be wearing my Renfrow jersey. You should. He's a Raider. Power Drummer. Hoping token JJ obvious Renfrow is being used because they have plans to get rid of him. Possibly. Brother Trife, Renfrow do got that dude seldom targeted past 2 seasons. Would love to have him back. Regardless, we already know Renfrow's a Raider for life. Drafted by the Raiders, you're a Raider by birthright. Damn all these people. Derek Carr's not a Raider because he didn't do anything for us. I'm like, man, shut up, bro. There's somebody in your family that's saying that about your ass. Quincy's not a Smith because all he does is lay on his ass, man, and fucking watches All My Children all day. You're gonna be like, man, shit. Tell grandma, man, that I'll be over there, man, Christmas dinner and shit. Still a family member, don't matter. Don't have to like them. Okay, Christy talking a little Pee-wee. Still paying, yeah. Our drummer hoping to keep JJ. Me too. Yeah, talking a little Pee-wee. Brother Trife. Just getting warmed up. You see how hard he runs? Ain't slowing down no time soon. You guys think Josh Jacobs is old? You guys know how old Josh Jacobs is? He's 25. Josh Jacobs is 25 years old. Man, when people were telling me, Shaq, he's washed up. I'm like, dude, he's 20. He was 24 at that time. He had just won the rushing title. Led the NFL in 7 offensive categories. He's 25. Were you washed up when you were 25? I know I wasn't. I was 25 years old. I was a monster. Absolute monster. Thank God I didn't meet my wife when I was 25. I would have fucked that up. I would have fucked that up, dog. I'm 25 years old, bro. Shit. And give me some Josh Jacobs money and be 25, Christy. Oh my God. Shit, Christy. You thought Sean Kemp had a lot of kids. Shit. I might have had a 53-man roster if I would have had his money at 25. I would have been fucking up majorly. I've been making huge mistakes. But I would have been having fun the entire time. Reese Ross and Renfrow ain't going nowhere. I hope you're right. The tribe said Rocky Blyer. Yeah, man, there's a whole bunch of Steelers. Like, when I was growing up in the Bay Area in the 70s, man, the 49ers weren't doing shit. The 49ers weren't even, they didn't get on the map till the 80s. The whole time the 49ers were sorry. They were always, because I remember when I first started liking football, NFL, there was 14 games in the season. So they were always going 2-12. 1-15, 2-12, 1-15, and then in '76, when the 16 games schedule came, they were always going 2-14. They never win more than 2 or 3 games a year. They never went winless. They either win between 1 and 3 games every year. So in the Bay Area during that time, there was only 4 fans. Actually, three fan bases in the Bay Area at that time. It was the Raiders, the Steelers, and the Cowboys, because those were the teams that were winning. Outside of people that are 49er fans like my family, because we lived in San Francisco when I first moved to the Bay Area when I was 3 years old, and my brother was born in San Francisco and we lived there. But my parents aren't from California, so. Outside of those diehard with who they call 49er faithfuls. Okay. Those are the OG Niner fans, 49er faithfuls, not Niner empires. 49er faithfuls. Those are the only people. Outside of that, you can get it. Man, we can go to 49er game. You can get 4 tickets for less than $20, bro, back then. You didn't have to spend no money to go to no Niner game. Niner games never sold out. Okay? So Steelers, 4 Super Bowls. Cowboys, how many Super Bowls did they win in the 70s? 2? No. Yeah, they won 2. 2 in the 70s. And the Raiders, we won 1. Okay? So I knew all my enemies, bro. I knew everybody. Especially the Steelers, because all my Steeler homies who I'm still friends with, who I grew up with, they'd always give me a hard time. Stabler's not good as Bradshaw. Lynn Swan's better than Bolitnikoff. And I used to hear that shit all the time. So you know I know everybody that played on their fucking team. I knew all those motherfuckers, dog. Hated them. You're supposed to know your enemy, dog. You're supposed to know exactly what's going on. You better know what the ops are doing. You better pay attention. Nat Kaufman had 1. Okay, all right. I said I wasn't sure about Nat. Glad you guys corrected me. I wasn't wrong. I said I think he did. Kaufman had 6 seasons with the Raiders. Had 1,000 yards. Okay, cool. There you go. All right. Carl Sanchez said, say those key words. Cut it out. Stop playing. You already know what it is with me. Team AP, you already know. Clifton, what's up, Clifton Bolden? Harvey Williams and Fargus and Marv Hubbard had 1,000-yard seasons as well. Okay. Yeah, I remember long neck Harvey Williams, Kansas City Chief. Justin Fargus did have 1,000 yards. Huggy Bear's son, and Marv Hubbard did have 1,000. Charlie Garner came close. I was close. I knew Charlie Garner was one of those guys. Rick Lavelle, even Tyrone Wheatley had 1. I said Wheatley. Christy Hurd, I remember Shaq. He said, JJ, he's made wise investments with his bags. Wants to stay with the Raiders, but it got to make sense. Hey, dudes, like anything else. Christy, you are a born and bred Angelinos. There's a guy who's a legend here who has a statue out in front of what we're gonna still call Staples Center by the name of Irvin Magic Johnson. And I just saw Irvin Magic Johnson was talking about how a lot of people are mad at him now because they come with him with deals and he won't do them. He has a lot of people that he said, man, people are mad at me, bro. They're mad at me because they want me to do these deals with them and I won't. And this is what he said, Chris. This is what Magic said. Buck, young Buck. Those of us who are Laker fans know his nickname was Buck, as in young Buck. Buck said this. He said, man, when I first started, I was here. Then I moved to here. He said, now I'm here. He says, the deals have to be here. When I was here, I could do the deal. When I was here, I could do that deal. But now I'm here, so the deals have to be here for me to do the deal. It's like a staircase. If I have an Iron Chef as my cook, you can't give me a 99-cent taco from Jack in the Box. Yeah, I went back. They were good. But I have Iron Chef as my damn chef. So Josh Jacobs the same way. I've made smart investments. My bag is cool. But don't have me down here, dog. Don't have me here. The deal got to make sense. Can you put it in? Okay, I'm here. How about here? How about here? How about here? How about here? Don't put me, don't shit down here. Are you fucking crazy? You should have fucking took care of me when I was here. And you didn't. Josh McDaniels had Josh Jacobs at $8 million per for the 5th year option, dog. They fucking shitted on him. Tried to get him traded, didn't work. He signed here. Led the league in rushing. Then again, they tried to lowball him and shit. No, I don't want Josh Jacobs to be disgruntled. He's done enough for me as a fan. Pay motherfuckers. Give them their money, bro. Stop being a bitch. Pay people. Nah. If Josh got to accept a $5 million deal, if Josh was my kid, I'd be like, no. Pay me what I'm, give me, do something, dog. Fuck I look like. You paid Jimmy Garoppolo $28 million to stand around, and you gonna talk about, hey, Josh, take a pay cut, man, only get $8 million. Motherfucker, what? You pay this nigga 28 for nothing. No, pay me. I want to be here. I work with you, but damn. Don't try to give me a 7-Eleven burrito and shit. Fuck wrong with you motherfuckers? Well, if you're a real Raider, you'll just eat this dog food, bro. Motherfucker, no. No. Fuck I look like. Mark Davis is worth $4 billion. Pay a nigga. Give him his money. What's wrong with that? You pay bums nothing. Why do you think Chandler Jones is able to just have all this time on his hands to fucking harass his ex, allegedly, and burn shit in the backyard, and motherfucker got money from us? Pay Josh Jacobs his money. If you want him. If you don't, let him go somewhere else and get his money. Like Derek did. Derek, y'all didn't want him. Derek got more money playing for the Saints. He's not playing no better, but he got his money. Y'all want people to be broke and destitute and shit. I don't. That's a black man. That's a 25-year-old black man. He has kids. He has family. If he can't get paid here, go get paid somewhere else, black man. I ain't mad at you. Sometimes you can't afford it, bruh. Don't be the guy going to Ruth Chris with us when all you got is $200, bro. You may have to pass on that opportunity. Yeah, we're going to Ruth Chris with a bunch of shooby dudes and shit. We're going to the club. We're going to turn up. We're going to go to the strip club, throw some money around. Hey, dog, if you look, if your pockets ain't matching it, you might want to say, hey, man, hey, man, I'm chilling tonight. I got Big Shirley coming over. Hang out with Big Shirley. Big Shirley bring a bucket of chicken. She might even bring 2 buckets. Sit your ass there, Netflix and chill. You get a happy ending. Trust me. Big Shirley knows what it is. But don't try to come over and be mad because you at looking at. See, Christy, Christy, I know you know this. I'll never forget this because I'm always going to tell you guys a story to let you know what kind of nigga I am. Chris, remember when the New York hotel opened up in Vegas? It's been a long time, but remember when it opened up? It was the hottest hotel. Now it's just, I wouldn't stay there, dog, if it was free. I'd rather pay. It's that bad. But when New York hotel opened up, it was the hottest place out. My boy was having a bachelor party. Okay, let me tell you, I'm just gonna show you how when your pockets don't match your ambitions, you need to know that shit. My boy had a bachelor party in Vegas. I was still in the Bay. My boy had a bachelor party in Vegas. They rented 2 suites in the MGM Grand. Remember when the MGM Grand was top notch? Back when Tyson was fighting Bruce Seldon and all of that shit. So my boy hit us up. He's like, yo, hey Shaq, come to Vegas, bro. We got 2 suites at the MGM Grand. You ain't gonna have to pay for shit, bro. All you gotta do is pay for your ticket, bro, and fly out here. We got it. I'm like, shit, okay, shit. Who's holding me? Nobody. Did I have a girl? Yeah, so what? I ain't married. Do what the fuck I want. You ain't got my baby. You're like, I'm gonna go to Vegas. I'm gonna turn up. Told her I was going. Where you going? I'm going to Vegas. Oh shit. Yeah, oh shit. I'm nigga going to Vegas. Flew to Vegas. My boy had 2 suites. Well, Christy, why when I got there, why was there 15 motherfuckers in each room? I walk in and I see all these people. Now, we had the suites with the opening doors and both of them. I'm like, who are all these people? Man, this dude called everybody to come. Told them the same shit. Hey, man, come to Vegas, man, for my bachelor party and shit. You don't gotta pay. I walked in there, dog. There was 30 motherfuckers in the damn suite. There's only a bathroom in the suite. One. 2 bathrooms. 30 niggas. Then, these motherfuckers called some girls from Phoenix. Called some girls from some other places. By that night, we had about another 15 girls that were in the suite. So there was about 45 people staying in 2 fucking rooms, bro. I'm like, okay. At least there's some females in here. Maybe I can get something popping. Get my own room. But no, Shaq, don't leave, man. Don't leave. All right. So, we went to New York for dinner. Christy, I know you know this. Remember when they used to have the Motown Cafe in there? The Motown Cafe, it just opened up. I wanted to go to the Motown Cafe, bro. I'm a musician. I want to go to the Motown Cafe. Music. I want to be there. I want to go there. So I say, what y'all doing? We gonna do? I say, hey, man, I'm going to the Motown Cafe, get me some dinner. Oh, yeah, man, I heard about that. Why did everybody want to go to the Motown Cafe? Because I wanted to go. Okay, cool. Everybody can go. We had 2 tables pushed together. We had about 30 people, not females. Now, understand, you ladies are different than us. If you think that those ladies didn't have other people that they were going to go see, you're on that powder, because they did. They didn't go with us. The 15 girls had other dudes and other shit that they had cracking. They were just using the suite as a place to lay their head for free. They smart. So we went to the Motown Cafe. 30 guys. All right? Had dudes from Chicago, had dudes from the Bay, had dudes from fucking LA, had dudes from everywhere. I'm still mad behind this shit. I asked for a separate check. But it was a brand new restaurant. So guess what they said? All can't have separate checks. Everybody ordered all their food. Christy, just imagine this. 30 motherfuckers. You don't even know. I may have knew 10 out of those 30. Everybody ordering everything. Motherfuckers order. Everybody drink, this, that, blah, blah. Motown Cafe cracking. Music. Little Temptation, fake Temptation group. I'm in there enjoying myself, eating my shit. The bill came. Christy, I made a mistake that I've never made to this day. How old was I at that time? I think I was 26, 27 years old. I made a mistake. You know what my mistake was? I picked up the check. I picked the check up to see how much the check was. That was my mistake. So I picked up the check, looked at the check. The bill was like $875. It was like $875. Plus they put the gratuity in. The bill was $1,000 something. Hey, dog. My pockets are straight. What do you think I did, Christy? Being a guy who know I'm in Vegas, know I got a free room, no, I'm in Sin City. I look at my bill. I fucking added my shit up, and I threw a $25 tip. I put $25 extra in on top of my bill. Okay? When I passed the check to the next motherfucker, they started going through all their shit. All the way around the table. I'm hearing motherfuckers saying this, Christy. Man, my soda was $3.75. My da-da-da. My boo-boo-boo. And I see motherfuckers take out $20, $40. Shit go all the way around the table. All the way around the table. All the way around the table. Money. being added. Every time you pass it to a motherfucker carry the one and shit, blah blah blah, put their money in. Next motherfucker, carry the one. Since I picked up the check, they passed it back to me. Kristen, why was that check $300 short? The money, I counted it because I'm at the Motown Cafe. I'm not trying to look bad. We had a very good looking waitress. She's vibing on a nigga. I'm trying to, I'm from the Bay. The bill was $300 short, Christy. The bill's $1,000. That motherfucker was $720, bro. Man, I said to them, man, this bill's $300 short. Oh man, shit, I ain't putting no more in and shit, man. I did. I said, each one of you motherfuckers better throw some more. I said, look, let me show you guys how to do shit. I took out a fucking 50 and threw another 50 on top, Christy. I paid a fucking $70 tip out of my own pocket. Did it again, came back. The bill was $125 short. I'm like, man, if you motherfuckers don't fucking throw some money in this shit, I'm fighting everybody in here. I said it just like that. I said, man, you guys are embarrassing. Okay? You guys are really tripping. All you guys is ballers and all you motherfuckers is acting like y'all pay this girl, give her fucking tip. I had to argue with them niggas, though. I got the money. Yeah, I'll just leave it here. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go and give it to her. I don't trust you motherfuckers, bro. Okay? Tip the lady. At that point, I'm like, man, why am I here with you guys? Okay? Got worse. By the end of the weekend, the girls that these motherfuckers called up from Phoenix, they ordered room service, Christy. They ran the fucking phone bill up, calling other motherfuckers. The bill on the phone was $200. They was calling everybody. So guess what? The guy who was, and I still fuck with, and I still talk to him, but I ain't cool with him like that no more. You know how you can, he came and he said, okay, we're gonna pay the thing. He came back, he said, yo man, I need for you guys to pitch in, man. The suite bill is like $2,000. I told everybody in there, I said, you know what, dog? You said you had it. Man, well, man, shit, it's my bachelor party, man. They start talking about all what we didn't do. Y'all didn't throw a party for me. Y'all didn't get me no girl. Y'all didn't do this. Y'all didn't do that. I said, all right. It was Sunday. I said, I'm gonna throw some more money in, but this is what I'm gonna give you. I gave that motherfucker $100. I said, that's it. I'm not paying no more. Okay? Now, the fucked up part about it was that I didn't know at the time. But you know how you could turn on the TV now and you could turn and you could see the bill? You know how you could turn the TV on and you could see the incidentals and shit? Because he first said it was $1,200. I was like, okay, I'll pay because, shit, I've been here all weekend. I had a good time. I'll pay I'll pay. But when he came back and said the bill was over $2,000, that's like $800 difference. He came in and he said the bill was $1,200. My best friend, who I'm still best friends with from Chicago, he said, hey man, let's check the bill. We checked the bill, bro. Like you can check it and see the incidentals. Man, it was like room service and the motherfucking phone was like $500. And the broads were right there. So everybody was mad. They were like, oh man, this is bullshit. I said, I'm gonna talk to this nigga. So when he came in, he's like, yo man, the bill's $2,000. I said, yo bro, so how much is that as the rooms? He said, oh man, the rooms are $2,000. I said, I turned on the TV. Click. I already had Christy, I already had it up. All I had to do was turn the TV back on. It was already there. I said, well, look at this shit. I said, these girls ran up the bill. He said, oh, you guys are gonna make the girls pay? Christy, you said you got y'all full of shit. Y'all gonna make the girls pay? I'm like, motherfucker, they ran up a $600-700 bill in this bitch. Make these hoes pay. I said, anybody want to get some money out of me? We could square up one at a time. I'm not giving you guys shit. I literally gave him $100. I called the airline. I booked the earlier flight and I flew home. Okay? I flew home. I didn't even stay. I said, I'm gone. Okay? You motherfuckers is letting these girls run this bill up. None of y'all hit. None of y'all got no action from none of them. They was laid up with other motherfuckers. Okay? Go in the bathroom, ring around the tub. These niggas didn't even want to clean the tub out. I'm like, man, I'm not taking no shower in here with you guys, man. I'll just go to the gym and take a shower. Nasty ass motherfuckers in there, Christy. Come on, dog. 30 people, none of them clean the tub out and shit. This is true story. I can't make this up. I can't make this shit up. This is true. Man, by the time I got home and went to the club that night, he had everybody thinking that I skipped out on a fucking $2,000 bill, bro. He had everybody thinking, hey, oh, Shaq, I heard you were down in Vegas, man. You ran up a bill and didn't pay. I'm like, huh? I said, wait till this nigga show up. I know he's going to show up. This motherfucker showed up to the club, Christy. God is my witness, bro. It took all my boys to hold me back. I was about to beat this nigga's ass in the middle of the fucking dance floor when I saw that nigga. Okay? What am I trying to tell you guys? If you don't got the money, don't fucking run up a bill, bro. Okay? His boy had to put it on his credit card. I'm like, it ain't my fucking problem, dog. I had a $70 tip. I paid you $100, $170. I had to do my flight. My flight was $300. If you don't got the money, dog, don't walk around like you got it. Okay? That's simple. If you can't afford to pay Josh Jacobs, let him go get his money. That's simple. That was a long time ago. Okay? Just trying to let you guys know. As a man and as a woman, you got to pay how you weigh, dog. It's that simple. You overestimated. You brought in a bunch of hooligan females to run the bill up, and you wanted me to pay for the shit. You crazy as fuck. I ain't doing that shit. I didn't even know these girls. Fuck that shit. And they drove from Phoenix. They didn't even fly. I'm like, shit. Chrissy said AP, PG, and Champ, Josh will stay. I agree. Rick LaBelle. Wish we would have kept Justin Fargas. I was a bad boy. Christy, talking to Maurice Ross. Okay, y'all talking about Justin Fargas. Barbecue. Hula Bird with the $1.99 dono. Love all of that, dog. Like I said, me smoking a cigar, I'm not getting paid. YouTube's not going to monetize my video at all. That doesn't mean they're not going to make money. They're just not going to pay me. BBQ, Marcus Allen, cost us in getting in the playoffs back in '94. Also caught Archero's job. Marcus Allen fucked us up, bro. Marcus Allen is my favorite Raider of all time. That damn '94, bro. He fucked us up so bad and shit. That was the game, if I ain't mistaken, BDQ, when Marcus Allen threw a touchdown pass. Because you know Marcus Allen was a quarterback in high school. He did that damn halfback pass and threw that touchdown on us, bro. I know Al was just motherfucking. I know his pompadour was just fucking blowing back and shit. Because you know Al Davis had that damn Elvis Presley shit. I'm like, that's what the fuck we get, bro. Sam Tanker, how about the Javon Walker signing? I could talk about Javon Walker. How about the Jordy Nelson signing, bro? Remember Jordy Nelson? Remember that? There's a whole bunch of fucked up free agents we had. Okay, whole bunch of them. Larry Brown from the Dallas Cowboys stole money from us. He had the nerve to wear 24 too. Y'all think that Marcus Peters is the first person to ever wear 24 that wasn't worthy? Larry Brown. Michael Huff. Come on, dog. Okay. Jonathan Abram. A whole bunch of people wore 24, fucked it up. BDQ. Ziegler didn't want JC apparently. Josh vetoed it. That's what happens, man, when you bring Patriots into the hen house. Tony Brown. When you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterback. You need to draft one. That ain't true. That ain't true. Remember Nick Foles? Was Nick Foles the starting quarterback when they beat Tom Brady, or was he the backup? Remember Carson Wentz, who was balling out of control till he got in the playoffs and he started playing like shit? Then they put in Nick Foles and they won the fucking Super Bowl against Tom Brady? Okay. I know everything, you guys. Joe V missed out on Carter from Georgia. Watch Raider. Exactly, Shaq. We need Mark Davis to realize that he have a good energy around. Hope Harbaugh stays at Michigan. Hey, man. There ain't no guarantee Harbaugh's going anywhere. Michigan gonna throw the they're gonna give him a blank check if he wins this championship. I'm gonna be rooting my ass off for Harbaugh. I don't need Harbaugh. If he's not coaching the Raiders, I don't need him in the NFL, bro. Because if Harbaugh pulls a rabbit out of his ass, I'm gonna have to listen to all you guys. So, Shaq, see, I thought you said we should have got. I don't want to hear all that shit. Okay. Watch Raider. Actually, Michigan's gonna be trash if he leaves. Facts. Chris Leonard, you give us a Pep Hamilton or Ken Dorsey as our OC. Hey, dude. Don't matter to me. Ken Dorsey's cool. Okay. Ken Dorsey's cool. Okay. Watch Raider. He can get way more by staying. Can't be like Nick Saban. Be one of the greats college quarterbacks. It's facts. Watch Raider said big fact Whitson is back in AP says a lot. He going against his pedigree. Motherfuckers, people don't understand that Charles Woodson and Tom Brady were college teammates at Michigan. They were college teammates. He's going against the grain. He's saying, "No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I like AP. I'm good." Because Charles Woodson's doing what's best for the Raiders. He's not doing what's best for the Michigan Wolverines. Watch Raider. He could easily back Harbaugh along with Tyrone Wheatley and Tom Brady. Facts. But he's back in AP. Facts. Watch Raider. All we need is a quarterback. Facts again. Sam Tanker. We need an OC as well as we need an OC. Watch Raider. Harbaugh going to come in and flipping over tables. That's what they do. That's what I would do. When you're a shot caller, you call shots, bro. That's what you do. Like I said, man, a lot of people don't know how it feels to be in that position, to call a shot. You don't know how it feels to be the shot caller, bro. You don't know how it feels to be the guy that gets to make the decision. That shit makes a difference, bro. It makes a difference when you're able to call a shot. When I worked jobs and I was a manager of places that I worked at and shit, I got to hire my own people. I got to hire who I wanted to hire. But I had to deal with the people I couldn't get rid of. I had to deal with them. Well, get Caleb. Since Kelly has connections with the Bears, yeah. We get Caleb Williams, it's over. Caleb Williams is the closest thing to Mahomes that's out there. Is he Mahomes? Fuck no. I could talk shit about Patty Cakes all day, but Patty Cakes is the best quarterback in the National Football League. He ain't playing like it now, but he's the best quarterback in the National Football League. And Caleb Williams has that same skill set. I want Chris Jones and them motherfuckers to chase somebody around like we gotta chase somebody around. Just imagine the Raiders have somebody that's like that, bro, that they have to fucking scheme on. Like, There ain't gonna be no more double teaming Adams no more, bro. How many times do you see Adams double teamed? Ain't gonna be no more of that shit. Somebody better spy on Caleb. Caleb gonna run for 50. Caleb gonna run for 50 on you niggas. I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon. I'm gonna be down there almost 3 hours, you guys. I gotta go get some lunch. Okay. I'll come back later, maybe. Shout you guys out. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. It's almost 3 hours, man. Supposed to be going to lunch. Okay. Let me shout y'all out, man. I'm coming back and holler at y'all, man. Kyler Murray, I don't want his ass. All the ones, Rick Lavelle, all y'all in the house, man. See all you guys, man. Pedro G. Champ Kelly. Interview with the Commanders during the owners' meetings. Need to make him permanent. He'll be permanent. Watch Raider. I see all you guys on here. I'm gonna shout y'all out, man. Mikey Brown, what's going on, Big Mike? Poppin' Pippin. Amos Broadnax, what's going on? Pee-wee, Shaq. I don't want you to think that I'm trolling, but why don't you guys just release Jimmy G and refuse to pay him? Because Mark Davis ain't his dad. That's why. Mark Davis ain't his dad, bro. Mark, the only owner in the history of the National Football League that'll tell the commissioner, give the commissioner a middle finger is Al Davis, and he's been gone since 2011. Mark Davis don't got that kind of sack to do that shit. And I'm glad he's not his dad. As much as I love Al. Let me tell you guys something, bro. Al Davis could have never got us the Death Star, bro. Because he would have never did what it took. That Death Star, man. If you're a fan of the Raiders and you ain't been to the Death Star, bro, do yourself a favor and go to Vegas. It's real easy, bro, to go to Vegas. Everybody wants to go to Vegas. You may have to go with some people you don't want to go with, your mother-in-law, and your girl's sister that can't stand you, and everybody else, man. You better form Voltron and get your ass out to Vegas and go to a preseason game. You walk into that motherfucker, you're gonna understand. That's a Super Bowl. Mark Davis getting us that Death Star is a fucking Super Bowl. Damn near. That shit is the greatest thing that I've ever fucking experienced as a Raider fan, bro. Because I never went to the Super Bowl and actually saw the Raiders win a Super Bowl at the Super Bowl. Outside of my 3 rings, that damn stadium is the best thing that I've ever fucking seen from our organization. That motherfucker is immaculate. It's the best stadium in the league. You know why? Because the whole fucking strip is attached to it. Our stadium just isn't Allegiant. It's the whole fucking strip. Everything that pops on the strip. The day parties, the fucking gambling, the restaurants, the shopping, all that shit. The shooby-doobs, male and female. The vibe, the weather. Ain't nobody fucking with that. Mark Davis did that shit. Talk shit about MD all you want to. That motherfucking stadium that is a Super Bowl, damn near. And I'm glad we got it. I sat in them stands in Oakland since the time I was a little kid. Hard ass seats, no shade, sun bearing down on your ass, bathrooms flooded over with sewer water, stadium fucking horrible. LA, older than that. Back to Oakland. To that. Shit, I've been driving a damn Chevy Vega, a fucking 74 Vega, with a blown head gasket that's got white smoke coming out the back. And then I get in a Bugatti. You crazy as fuck. I never want to play in nothing less than that. Ever again. That stadium, motherfucker. And Al could not do that. Couldn't do it. Okay? Watch Raider. Think we could beat Dallas? We could have. Bills was legit tough. We could have won that game. Okay? Pee Wee. My swap meet having ass want to link to your website to get me some merchandise. Hey man, go ahead, dog. When you get the quality, you gonna be mad because if you think it's some motherfucking rinky dink shit, you gonna find out the hard way that everything we got is quality. Lil Pee Wee, what advice would you give Mark? The only advice I'd give Mark Davis is for him to remember his last name is Davis. That's it. If I ever saw Mark, I'd be like, "Hey, Mark, what's up, man? Fan 50 years. Oh, good. That's cool. Hey, man, all I want to say to you is just remember your last name is Davis. That's all I tell him. He know what that means. Just remember your last name is Davis, bro. Your last name ain't Kraft. Your last name ain't Jones. Your last name ain't motherfucking York. Your last name is Davis. That's it. That's all I tell him. I wouldn't say nothing else to him. Your last name is Davis, bro. That's it. That's it. He knows what that means. What would your daddy do? Your daddy would hire the linebackers coach. That's what his father would do. Because that's what his father did. His father hired the linebackers coach by the name of John Madden. Hired the linebackers coach, homie. That's all I tell him. And I might say, well, you remember the last linebackers coach you got that your father hired? Remember him? John Madden? All right, good seeing you, Mark. I know you're late for your haircut. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'd say to him. All right, I'm going to get out of here, man. I got to go eat. Shout out to all y'all. Love all y'all, man. House Jenkins in the house. What's going on? Scroll down here, see who else I didn't shout out. Y Diaz in the house. What's up, Uncle Shaq? Going to the game this weekend. I wish I was there, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I wish I was there. Okay. Christy Hurd. I see all y'all in here, man. I gotta go. Scott with the $4.99 donut. I gotta read Scott, man. We need to do whatever the players want. Okay? We need to keep rolling with the candy apple. Red 64 Impala. That's already in the parking lot. Yeah, dog. Let that Compton guy run the team right quick. An original Los Angeles Raider fan. Anthony Ellis in the house. Heat check. Come on, Shaq. Be fair, Ruggs would have been an elite wide receiver. What did I say, bro? Do you hear the words that's coming out of my mouth? What did I say? I didn't want Ruggs. I wanted CeeDee Lamb. When he started catching, listen to what I'm telling you guys. When he started catching passes and he started torching defenses, I bought in. But now what? Where we at? That's all. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have never had to worry about Ruggs, what he did and what he was on. He would have never been a Raider. I would have picked CeeDee Lamb, and then I'd have CeeDee Lamb now. Everything you're saying is facts, but what I'm saying is facts too. Where's Ruggs at now? He's eating those prison spreads right now. That's what he's doing, bro. He did it to himself. I understand he's a kid. I got love for Ruggs. But come on, dog. Superior CeeDee Lamb is catching passes right now, bro. Breaking records. Ain't no come on, Shaq. Okay? I was right. Ruggs or CeeDee Lamb. Not potential, right now. Who would you rather have? Would you rather have Ruggs on your roster? Would you rather have CeeDee Lamb on your roster? You already know the answer. Stop playing with me. Cut it out. You didn't get. He said, I got him. Heat check really thinks he got me, you guys. He really thought that he ate. Come on, dog. You eating dog food, homie. You eating dog food. Okay? You're eating, but you're eating dog food. Talking about he got me. Come on, dog. Get your own channel. Get your own channel. See how well you do. I don't think you're even gonna. You're probably not even gonna qualify for the YouTube partnership program. You won't even do that. Guaranteed. Okay. But then he says Najee's a Raider fan. Like I said, he thought he got me, you guys. Really? All right, bro. All right, man. Let me get up out of here. Okay. Hey, I'm smoking on some good sticks. That's what I do. Okay. You guys talking about Steph? Steph should. You said Steph should have passed it to CP3. I don't know. I was watching that game. I'll talk basketball for a quick second. Then I gotta go. I don't know. The greatest shooter of all time? I don't know. Can't be mad at Steph. Steph is the greatest shooter to ever shoot a basketball. I don't know. I don't know, dog. I mean, who would I rather shoot? I'd rather have Steph shoot. Steph shot, he missed it. It's a regular season game, dog. I'm just saying. Okay. Look, I gotta read this one. Pee Wee said, we're leading the league in drops because Taylor Swift and Brittany Mahomes dropping like it's hot. Hey, man, I'll tell you this shit right now. Taylor definitely dropping like it's hot. Brittany, on the other hand, where would she be without Patrick Mahomes? Just saying. She would be right in Texas right now working at a diner somewhere, okay? Taylor Swift is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift don't need Kelsey. Kelsey needs her. Brittany needs patty cakes. Two different people. Taylor Swift is her, bro. I like Taylor Swift. Okay? I've always liked Taylor Swift, but I like her even more now. Why should I not like her now? She's over there doing Raider work. I bet you she has a Raider tattoo. I bet you she does and shit somewhere. She might have it in between her fingers, but there's definitely some kind of Raider logo there and shit. Okay. All right, Smoking Pots. What's up, Pots? Okay. Magic, what's going on, Magic? 7-Eleven burrito. What's up, Magic? You know what it is, Magic. You know the 7-Eleven. You know I live across the street from the 7-Eleven, Magic. You from my hood. You know what it is. Westside Media in the house. Tubby Child in the house. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go eat. Anthony Ellis. Rich Vitale. What's going on, big dog? Cold Hash Browns. Love Marcus Allen. That's my dog. Steve Gomez. Dr. Van. We about to kick your ass, Strand. What's up, Doc? Catch that Nugs dub? I did, Doc. I did catch the Nugs game. And you know I was rooting against you guys. But y'all Nuggets, you guys handle y'all business, man. But it was looking bad for you guys for a minute. Okay. All right. Deep Bernie. That's why I scrolled to see if my real people are on here. What does I want AP? I'm slightly leaning towards Harbaugh. I mean, like I said, it's either Harbaugh or him, dog. It's Harbaugh or him, dog. Either way, I'm good. Okay. Either way, I'm good. Derek Galloway. Nate Smith. What's up, Nate? Dr. Feelgood. Justin Saw. All my real ones in here. I'm glad I didn't leave. Whittington Thomas. Okay. What's up, Whittington Thomas? Okay. What up, Shaq? Hope all is well. Just dropped in there late. Hey, man, it's all good. I'm about to go eat. Okay. Yeah, I'll catch all y'all later, man. D. Bernie. Steph was having a shooting competition against Jerry West. Guess who won? Shit. Steph is the GOAT shooter, bro. It's like you can't get mad at Steph for missing that many shit. You don't miss shit. You know how many shots I've seen Cole miss? You know how many shots I've seen Jordan miss? Like, shooters shoot, bro. He's a shooter, man. That's what he does. That's what he gets paid to do. Man, you can't be mad at Steph for missing a shot, man. He's Steph. All right, man. Let me get up out of here. Dr. Ben, of course you were rooting against us. Rooting against you motherfuckers. Be here for the watch party on Sunday, y'all. Van's gonna be here. Hey, Doc. Y'all gonna beat us for once, bro? You know it's been 3.5 seasons since you won. Said Tiff made a terrible pass. Hey, man. All-time greats make mistakes, bro. I think it was a mistake that Russell Wilson came and fucked with y'all with the Broncos. Now look at him, but he walked away with $161 million. So, Wayne Thomas, man, that Cat Williams interview with Shannon, thoughts? Oh my God. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do, dog. I'm gonna come back later and I'm gonna do a live on that. Do a live because I want to talk about that Cat Williams shit. I'm gonna come back later and talk about that. I gotta go, man. I gotta go eat. Okay, win's a win. Said we beat y'all and got or get a better draft pick. Hey, Doc. The only thing I can say about the Nuggets is you did beat us, Doc. But shit, you got 16 more championships before you can look us in the face. You're still a little brother. All right, man. Love y'all, man. I'm at to check on filter.